Pardon me.
Oh, there's a sneeze. Where's the rest of it?
Hello!
Shut up.
Alice does adorable sneezes.
Shut up.
It's adorable!
It's cute.
But, but you're sneezing, it's so little.
She's little.
I get told I sneeze.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
We're here to play games, are we not?
I am.
I don't know. My brain's just like absolutely flurpadurpled. So yeah, sure. Games. Let's do this.
Okay.
We are running session 68 of our Gloved Molotov campaign. Unfortunately, Mikhail cannot be with us this week as he has experienced the joys and terrors of life attacking
Yeah.
in very unusual ways.
He is at bed rest, and he will stay at bed rest until he is well.
We insist.
We
So-
insist.
No, he won't.
No, he
He'll
won't,
fucking-
but
I
we
was
will
going to say,
insist.
have you ever met Mikhail?
Yes, we
He
have.
doesn't listen
damn
to
it.
people. He just does.
But right now,
You-
he is being enforced upon bed rest.
Good. And there he shall stay until further notice. But now, though, we are going to play our game. And that begins with me explaining to you what the hell happened last time. You continued your period of downtime in which you prepared thingies and whatsits and doodads to better further your goals. Catalina got a job working with the chef, the Supreme, as waitstaff.
Oh
She
yeah.
was
Sorry, I
adequate,
forgot about that.
his words, and has been receiving training from him since, which will no doubt be profoundly condescending.
I feel like every time she comes back from work, she's like ranting and raving at Ava, who's just like,
Mhm.
yes dear, yes dear,
Yeah.
yes dear.
Mhm.
And
Uh-huh.
then he's like working out with Ivan because she needs some way to de-stress without, throwing a tantrum at the chef. She's like,
Indeed.
this job, I need this job, I need this job, I need this job. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Meanwhile, Dr. Charles is working in a far more high-paying capacity as a research scientist,
For the enemy.
and is definitely not figuring out how to turn spike drives into bombs.
I mean, he's
Sure.
already worked that out.
We believe him.
Mhm. But
gonna
more
say-
reliable bombs.
Better bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully bombs that don't put me in comas. That would be the best part.
Knowing you, unlikely.
No,
I know,
promises.
but
You know what? Bombs that also don't like induce psychic abilities would also be great. But hey,
Mhm.
we can't always get what we wish for.
Pim and Lockie are working on making a beautiful mech suit that looks just like it's used for construction. So Lockie can walk around heavily armed and able to kick many asses while blending in. It's honestly a very tactful approach to.
I call
to
it
this
the
kind
big
of thing.
bada boom.
Just hiding in plain sight. Dimitri has been continuing to train and spend time with his animal companions, while also getting very cryptic phone calls from the Salma Day hotline
That he didn't
That-
sign up for.
that he didn't sign up for, and yet they keep on calling him. Why that's the case becomes clear later. Finally, Mordeaux reached out to some contacts in the criminal underworld and acquired a series of high-yield explosive bullets, which is just as terrifying as it sounds. Honestly. Oh, good heavens!
we're all gonna die.
Someone will, yes.
Then one evening, while towards the end of the month, while the party were converged in the underground base and just enjoying their evening and hanging out, Sparks began to panic and noted that a mercenary cruiser had exploded above the planet, and that debris was raining down upon it. As Catalina began to hastily bark orders at him and a few other people to respond to what was happening, he managed to detect a comms ping coming from the rough location of the explosion. At about that time, Dimitri got a phone call. And it turned out that he was being contacted by the Salmaday hotline, who in reality appears to be a team of kick-ass monks, at least one of whom has been shown to possess psychic abilities. Their descent to the surface of Yakootah is being done in a shuttlecraft that is taking a very hasty descent to the planet to try and blend in as other debris. Dr. Charles was able to do some calculations to amend their trajectory to make it look more convincing, while Mordeaux and Lockie pulled out their sniper rifles and took shots at the nearest sensor arrays owned by the government and the local commercial spaceport to try and avoid telling the government exactly where their friends were landing and to avoid them getting information that they might not want to get. Upon getting precise coordinates as to where the craft was touching down, Dimitri, Ivan, and a pair of mooks from the base leapt into the bus and made their way out to intercept with them. And that is where we are now. So, Dimitri, you are in the bus with Ivan. He is driving as hastily as he dares in a vehicle of this size, with the two other unnamed gentlemen in the rear, just producing rifles, adding clips and checking to make sure that they are operational.
I don't think Dimitri would be going. The wheels on the bus go square, square, square. Isn't that how the song goes? I don't know. I'm not used to this kind of shit.
Molly begins to sing the song to you in your head. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Does this bus even have wheels? Is it perhaps not hover bus?
This is not a hover bus. This is a regular ground bus.
A regular bus.
Mm-hmm. And as you are driving along and just proceeding down, probably like a 2-lane, like, it would be 4-lane, a 4-lane dual carriageway. 4 military vehicles like buzz past the bus and start proceeding in the same direction that you are going.
Hey, Ivan, I don't think I have a bad feeling about this.
He says, duh, I have a bad feeling about it too. I mean, even if they don't know exactly where your friends are, it's probably the job of the military to intercept potential crash sites and make sure that people are safe. So we may have some more resistance than we anticipated.
Hey, Molly?
Yeah?
Can you see if you could perhaps influence the drivers to suddenly change direction?
I can try one of them.
Yeah, one is fine. It will cause the confusion.
Okay. And I'm going to make a roll on behalf of the driver of one of the vehicles. That's a 2. He has one of 2 ways to veer dramatically. He's in the right-hand lane. I will see if he veers left or right, because if it's left, he's going to just hit another car. If it's right, it's going to be like potentially off the road. He veers left, so as he's driving along, he feels like a sudden. I mean, you from your perspective, would just see like the Hummer third in the convoy of Hummers just go suddenly and just veer off and just impact the side of like a quaint like hatchback. The hatchback does not fare well. It gets like pretty badly crunched and kind of just like has to limp to the side of the road. The military vehicle has a few small dents in it, but it's built for this. However, while it takes them a few moments to reform their convoy, they don't seem to want to stop, and they leave this crunched car behind. Ivan turns to you and says, "Maybe it's a good plan to call for backup. I don't think I like our chances, just the four of us."
What backup would you have me call?
The rest of your friends, perhaps? They can fight stuff.
Oh, duh, they can fight, but we have the bus.
We have other cars.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, maybe. Call Spark, see if he's what he says.
Okay. You get on the line to Sparks. Catalina, what's the last thing you told Sparks to do in your determined like barking stance?
Before they left or after they left?
Like it's been a few minutes since they left. So what kind of exchange are you having with Sparks at this moment, do you think?
Depends how much time's passed. She'd be trying to make it, trying to remember her train of thought. Where were we up to last time?
You were tracking
right.
trajectories.
She would be actually trying to get Sparks to make them as invisible as possible. That's what she was trying to do.
Yes, and that was assisted by the fact that 2 sensor arrays got blown up.
She would be trying to get him to see if he could hack into the traffic system, like the traffic lights and stuff, and delay any sort of response team.
Which he didn't have because they just passed us.
Well, I didn't know we were going to do a time jump or a space gap. But that's what she would be thinking about, is like trying to make sure you guys get there before anyone else.
Okay. Sparks did decently. So he has opened a map of the.
Is Catalina able to assist?
Yeah, sure.
She'll assist with tactics, if that's okay, because she's going to pull out actual maps of like the city and be like, okay, these are the streets and things like that.
Well, he rolled a computer roll, so I think you two would have to roll a computer roll to assist him in the actual hacking process.
Okay. She doesn't do hacking though. I was more thinking of like, oh, I don't have dice cam up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that helps if I open the dice cam. No, so I was thinking in the sense more of like she's not helping him hack, helping him with his hack in the sense that once he's hacked it, tactically giving him guidance on like what streets would be good to close and like the best routes and stuff like that.
Fair enough. Yeah. So you can roll tactics then.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if that was a plausible solution.
No, that makes sense.
Because she cannot hack. She does not know how to hack. It is not within her skill set.
Perfect time to learn.
Yes, perfect time to learn. Oh god, I absolutely fruited the dice cam. I am so sorry, guys.
It's all good.
I knocked it over during the week and forgot to set it back up. And by knocked it over, I mean like I legit absolutely just smashed it to the ground. So you know.
I trust it. Any roll you make.
Okay.
Poor dice cam.
So
I
just make a
know,
roll.
the tripod is precarious, okay?
It's all good. Just make a roll and no, we're good.
It's a 4 and a 2, but it didn't come out of the dice tray. out of the dice rolly thing.
Again, damn.
What was I rolling?
Tactics.
With
I think-
intelligence?
Yes.
Where's my roll 20? Then I think it's a +1.
Okay,
Attack is
then
0.
then that would assist him.
Yeah,
he-
tactics is 0. Yeah.
Well, he has gained access to the traffic light grid and is causing and is causing some disturbances and is able to slow certain things down. But because these military vehicles are behaving like police officers, responding to an emergency, they are basically just tearing ass through red lights.
True, but
However-
he's trying to artificially create traffic jams.
Indeed, which he is able to do successfully and kind of hinder vehicles at certain points, which is forcing them to like cut across to the other side of the road or mount the curb. He is causing disturbances, but not as immediately helpful.
That's
So
fine.
yes, so at this point you are probably standing over Sparks' shoulder, observing other vehicles like being deployed to other areas, like trying to get out of the city and escape the gridlock being created. And then Sparks is compounding against the ring. He answers it and puts it on speaker. It is Dimitri.
Hello. We have a slight situation developing.
Oh, you do? Hang on. Kathleen's here too. Can you talk to him? I'm a bit busy.
What is it, Dimitri?
We just got passed by 3 Hummers carrying troops, I guess, heading towards the crash site.
Shit. Sparks, you hear this? What do we do?
I do.
Can you do
the-
anything about this?
They're out of the city. They're on the freeway. I cannot do much. I think.
Ivan is
Wait,
suggesting
wait.
backup.
Can you tell them that location of their emergency has changed? Can you maybe do
I
this?
cannot hack military comms. They're very secure.
Oh, that's true. I forgot this. Where is Darius when you need him?
Dead.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Thanks for this. Okay.
At this point, Ivan just says, perhaps backup would be good. I feel like fight may be forthcoming, but even if not, more people, less problem. Duh.
Not always less problem, but I do not really wish to get into fight with military.
Well, you're going to say friend.
Duh, but fighting not always best option.
Hey,
Dimitri, do you have Molly with you?
Molly tried to direct one of the vehicles, but it did not go quite the right way, and it just bounced off a poor little hatchback and kept going.
Okay.
I will give me.
Do you want to
Minute.
back up? We
Well,
only
Ivan
have...
is suggesting
mean-
backup for firefight. I
We-
wish to avoid firefight.
Duh, me too. Plus, I do not want Loki or myself to go out because we are wanted. It's best if we keep this low.
Perhaps
Maybe
maybe
see if you could
start-
create distraction elsewhere. Maybe Molly
Maybe
can make them
start-
think there is
wait.
explosion and they must... I don't know. I don't know
can
what she can
Sparks
do.
send
I-
all of the ambulances in the city out here. Like
Chris,
flood the area with emergency vehicles.
Chris, you were trying to say anything?
don't worry.
Sorry, Chris.
Okay. So, trying to suggest.
Oh, perhaps make it false report of lots of casualties, so they send lots of ambulances.
If you want, can you do this? Sparks?
I feel like eventually somebody at dispatch is going to figure out that something is wrong. Like, if they have to send a whole bunch of people to the same place at the same time, eventually a person is just going to say no more. Besides, what exactly would that achieve, sending in a whole bunch of ambulances?
I don't know. Maybe make their needs
Confusing.
more priority elsewhere.
Okay.
Like military would probably like to shut area down. Use a whole bunch of civilians in the way, makes it harder. I don't know if it is best idea. It's just what my brain came up with.
Really, what we need to do is get in there, grab these saboteurs, and get them back here as quickly as possible.
No, I just don't wish to fight my way into it.
I sort of.
Chris?
You cutting out there, Chris? What you say?
No, I'm not. I'm stopping
Oh.
because we keep.
I
Going
think
back
there's a
into talking mode.
delay between when you talk and when we hear you, because
Hmm.
from our end, someone else is already talking.
Okay.
So sorry if we're interrupting you unintentionally.
Okay. So what you doing?
Chris, go.
Okay, maybe send out Loki, perhaps.
Loki
If he
is
is-
wanted. It's not good idea to get him involved.
Okay, send Dr. Charles. I don't know. Maybe he can, like, use telekinesis to lift all the trucks up in the air. Or maybe he can grab the wheel remotely.
That might work.
No, he would be too late.
I sort of stagger in. I'm clearly not all there because I've still got the effects of reverie running through my system. So words are pretty slurred, and I'm trying to load a sniper rifle with fumbling fingers and just go, I can't drive right now, but if Charles, you can drive, I can provide a bit of cover.
Are
Charles,
going
if you want to
be
go,
good?
just in case, take him. Maybe also some coffee?
Either way, this is going to end badly, I guess. I get up and start packing my bag and going towards the garage.
Okay.
If you're coming, let's go.
Okay, Sparks.
Yeah,
ahead.
right. I'll just get in the back seat and load up the sniper rifle
Okay. You get
and
into
an assault rifle.
the back of a hatchback and prepare to leave. And like, Dimitri, as you're on the call with him, Ivan turns over his shoulder and says, "We're about 5 minutes out, so maybe do a bit of speeding." And like, as he's saying those last few words, you begin to hear like a static beginning to edge in on the line.
This is not
Hmm.
going to be fun.
I think we are moving out of range of our transceivers. Sparks, can you perhaps do Mayday from somewhere else, but not where our boys will land?
I can maybe give it a. There's more things going on, and he starts like doing aggressive typing. But before he responds to you, the line just drops, and Spark says, "That should not happen. There's good cell service where they are now. I'm very confused. Hang on. Checking social media. Looks like a lot of the suburbs in that area are reporting some kind of comms blackout."
Could it be our new friends?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's our friends. Maybe a piece of junk from that ship that fell is causing interference. I'm not sure, but clearly it's messing with people's ability to communicate.
Okay.
Oh no!
Hello, Sparks. What you piece of shit? Like, why did we move away from telephone?
The call has dropped now.
No, I know the call has dropped. I'm like hitting button, going hello.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ivan, this thing is fucked.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm just gonna keep driving, okay?
Do we have a stock standard radio in the truck? In the
Probably yes.
like shortwave receiver or something?
Mhm. Yeah.
Something less digital and relying on satellite communication.
Yeah. And actually, it's the space future.
Yeah, but these are like I was about to say Russian immigrants. Like they don't. They think a bit different.
Roll me a luck save.
Pardon me. That's a 19.
Okay. As luck would have it, you are able to locate a CB radio in the workshop in the bus.
Hey Ivan, have you used one of these before?
Of course, I am why it's on this bus.
You are a good man. How best to use this? Perhaps pointing direction of crash? I don't know what is wrong with comms. Perhaps we are out of range, or maybe something else. But
I've been down this road many times. It should be fine.
Okay. So maybe something else is more likely.
Yeah. Like at this point, as you're pondering, he's like pulled off this main highway you're taking, and is beginning to go into more of a suburban area. And after a few more minutes, he like pulls off and seems to be just driving into a bit of a forest. Signposts seem to indicate that it's some kind of nature reserve where people can like go hiking or camping or things like that. And as you're getting closer, you can see like plumes of smoke, just like coming up from the distance.
Ivan, like, what the fuck are we? Like, if I knew this forest was so fucking close, I would have been out here days ago.
I'm going to the coordinates. I didn't think you want to go to forests. My mistake.
I love forest. It's good time to get naked.
Well, maybe not now. Good times since going into place with military. Come on, and he pulls the vehicle over, and basically as he pulls in, you can like see his interface for how he controls the holographic exterior, and he presses some buttons, and the bus shimmers and turns into a tour bus. And
on the left of the bus, you can see trees, and on the right of the bus, you can also see trees. It is very exciting.
Mm-hmm. He pulls into like a parking area or like camping area that's in this forest. There's like a simple asphalt road that kind of curves around the main road, and then it carries on. And as he pulls in, he can see that not 4 but only 2 military vehicles are present. They're both pulled up on the side of a formerly decently wooded area that is now littered with pieces of debris of various sizes. There's 4 properly big pieces. 2 appear to just be like big chunks of armor plating. 1, strangely enough, looks like most of or a complete compartment of a ship, like an entire room or something was just blasted out and has fallen to the ground. And 1, with your keen pilot senses, looks very much like the back end of a shuttlecraft, like with most of it just buried in in the dirt. So it doesn't seem convenient for the people inside that shuttlecraft to get out.
Right.
The the military personnel are moving out of their vehicles and are making their way into the wooded area and are basically surveying and beginning to secure the scene.
Molly,
Yeah?
do you think you could perhaps try and scare some of these soldiers?
How exactly?
Make them believe they saw a monster.
Okay. Okay. And
Because perhaps if like one or two run, then others will run also.
Molly begins to focus, and like as she's doing it, she isn't 100% on exactly what you've asked of her. So she kind of like psychically hooks you into the illusion to let you see it too. Oof, okay, yeah, he fails. One of the soldiers nearest to you to be within her range, who is just about to like pass behind a stand of trees and out of your view, like stops, begins to like look around, like turns because it seems as though he's hearing something, and emerging from the bushes kind of to the left of the bus is one of those big, heavily armored bugs that you encountered underground with Molly when you first got her egg, and it's just like lumbering out of the trees and is like snarling aggressively and is like doing the whole creepy mandible thing, and just begins like barreling towards this soldier who just starts unloading his clip into nothing, just like into the trees, and he starts screaming profanity in Farsi.
Good job, Molly. He looks thoroughly petrified now. Good distraction. You and you get out of the bus.
Are you talking about the two mooks?
The two mooks.
Okay, they jump out of the bus and make a dash for the tree line to try and like circle around the outside and maintain cover.
Ivan, maybe get on this radio and point it at, I think that is back of shuttle over there. See if you can get them on the. See if you can get them on the radio.
Oh, sure. I will run through the frequencies. And he just starts. He presses the like scan button to like scan for the available broadcasts and things. So he's doing that. I'm going to all stealth for these two individuals. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Good job, boys. They quite easily just disappear into the foliage of the night. And like as soon as they do, you see one of the other soldiers tackle this scared guy to the ground and like pin him down. And they're having a very like heated conversation in Farsi, and it seems as though the soldier was like pointing at what he was seeing, and then he looks back and it's gone. To which you hear Molly go, "That's really gonna mess with him," and you can just tell by the context of the conversation that he's probably going, "But it was right there. Now it's gone." And his friend's going, "Are you okay?" So as we released,
right there. Yeah. And I unloaded the full clip, and there's no blood. So
yes, what's happening? Am I losing my mind? So you have now, you have occupied the attention of two soldiers. The rest are continuing to sweep, but now a bit more cautiously, because apparently there's weird things afoot.
What is in between me and the shuttle?
You're kind of like up on a bit of a hill, directly in between you line of sight. There's a few clumps of trees that haven't been directly demolished by debris or the dirt that displaced it. But aside from that, not much.
Has our arrival been noticed by the soldiers? Have they paid any attention to us?
I think at around this point, one of the soldiers is walking towards the bus. He's walking forwards like with purpose, but isn't like actively brandishing a weapon. So Ivan would go, "Oh,
tell me to fuck off."
Yeah, basically. And Ivan goes, I will go outside and talk to him. You take and like he hands you the radio, and he walks down the ramp, opens the door, and goes, "Hello, what is problem?" And the soldier goes, "Sir, I'm going to need you to turn around and go away. We've had an accident." Yeah, it's basically just, "Hey, get out of here. We're busy." And that exchange is happening.
It'll be I'm thinking like tell Ivan, but yeah, no, I can't. Because if I yell at him fucking Harbonan out the bus door, he'll be like, "Huh? What?"
Yeah, basically. At this point, Mordeaux and Dr. Charles, you are like a few minutes out. You've taken the same turn off the motorway.
The total trip time?
Total trip time is about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, I sober up then.
Yeah, probably. So you guys are pulling closer, and you experience the same comms blackout too. Mordeaux, you begin to feel your connection with your drone go a bit funky.
That ain't right.
I
think he's got to stay in the car.
Like it starts to like have trouble and wane and wobble. It does fine next to you, but the further away from you it goes, it seems to be having connection issues.
Can I see any electromagnetic interference in the air?
That's right, you can see that. Yeah. Yes, you absolutely definitely can. You can see through the front windscreen those plumes of smoke emerging from the distance. You've been told by Dr. Charles that you're going there, and there's like cascading waves of some kind of disruptive frequencies coming from the exact place that you're driving towards.
I assume as a bounty hunter I would have seen jammers before, or at least radio jammers. Can I make an intelligence check to some sort of history check? I don't know why.
Roll me a culture criminal with intelligence.
Okay. 2 4s.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty good. I don't know what. Hang on.
You have intelligence and culture criminal, so I think that's a 9.
Yeah, I think it's a 9.
Okay. You are aware of the concept and have probably seen one in person. There is a device called an ECM jammer, which is definitely illegal by most planetary government standards. They are used on spaceships to jam sensors and comms activity. So there is more than likely one in play in the direction you're traveling towards.
Fair enough. I'll just mention that to Charles. Hey, Charles, they've got some sort of electronics jammer in service. We're probably not going to have radio for a while.
Unless we can get them to turn it off, yes. I'd imagine
I
so.
mean, I actually kind of prefer it on. And meanwhile, if you take a look back over to me in the passenger seat, I've put the sniper rifle on the back seat, and I'm screwing a silencer on a pistol.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right, I'm not sure if you know this. I'm not, how to put it? I'm not that good in a firefight.
That's fine, as long as you can stop me from dying. You're a doctor, right? And hey,
Oh,
I've heard.
I am.
Look, I've read your case files. I know what you can and can't do. Just try not to let me get killed.
Right. We'll see what we can do.
Sounds good.
Okay. At this point, you are pulling onto the side streets. Dimitri, I think at this point, Ivan would have climbed back into the bus and is like reversing it out of this street. So the hatchback that contains Charles and Mordo, you see the back end of a tour bus reversing out of the laneway and like pulling over on the side of the road. Dr. Charles, you're probably smart enough to expect that that's the bus just in disguise.
The moment I see the bus, I stop the car and try and pull off to the side of the road as far as I can.
There's like a few solid meters of like sloped grassy ditch before it hits trees, so you can pull over behind the bus, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop out of the bus and take my sniper rifle and sling it over my back. Take
Okay.
the pistol and then turn on my active camo.
Cool. Okay. Start to blend in. I will now present to those of you who can see it the scene, and also to Alice.
I was going to say,
she's
also
watching.
for the benefit of the viewers.
And also to Ash, because I don't want to exclude him.
Oh yeah, because he'd be the only person.
Yeah, it's basically everybody except him.
Aw.
Oh wow, we're super close. Okay.
Not only super close, but how
Oh
many?
no.
They have a lot of soldiers, man.
So you guys are no. So you guys are like off the map to the southwestern direction, kind of like there's this U-shaped road that connects to the main road that goes through here, and that's what this is. So you're like 20 or so meters back along that road, just parked.
Only 20 meters?
Well, you backed out of sight, and then the soldier stopped caring.
Okay. I'm gonna walk backwards probably another, well, okay, let's say if we're off to the left. I want to be, hang on, how far about are they? Okay, so they're about 50 meters across. I want them all within 100 to 150 meters range.
Of yourself?
Of myself.
Okay.
And I'll just be tugging Charles as we go.
So are you trying to sneak towards
No, away to get further back.
Okay, well, you will need to be decently close to them, as there is a lot of forest cover in the area, unless you want to just be on the path.
Can't I climb a tree?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, fair enough. So you're trying to find a decently tall tree that's about that distance away from you.
100 to 150, yeah.
Okay, sure. Roll me tactics, please, as you begin to walk around trying to find something that suits your needs.
That's a 4 and a 3.
Mhm.
What's my tactics?
I think it's 1.
Yes, tactics is 1, so it's 8, and then if it's intelligence, 9. If it's not, 8.
Okay. It takes you a few minutes, but you are able to find a tree like across the other side of the road, like a bit into the woods on that side that suits your needs, and it kind of see down into this pseudo clearing.
I've been tugging on Charles. Did he come with Charles? Did you, or would I have said something to you before you stayed where you were?
I probably would have followed because I'm like, I would have taken one look up the road and just gone, yeah, nope.
Not dealing with 8 soldiers.
Like
Okay.
the instant I got out of the car, you would have just seen like this shimmer over me, and I would have just been like, yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, okay. I'd just be talking to you as we go and just go, look, I'm not bad in the firefight, but I can't take on 8. If we pick a few off beforehand, we could even the odds a little.
How do you expect me to pick them off from here?
Not. You're just going to be a second set of eyes for me and make sure they don't, well, I don't know. If they get close, stop them from killing me, basically. Or you could go and join Dimitri, and I'll try and take as many as I can out silently by myself.
As you're watching him, you see him sort of like rub his wrist where a bracelet is, and then he just sort of like, fine. And he gets a dose ready, but doesn't activate it yet.
Okay, so the two of you are off. Kind of. Wait, Dr. Charles, are you climbing the tree to be with him, or are you just going to be on the ground?
No, but I'm going to keep him stable while he climbs.
Okay. I'm not going to make a roll for it. If it's a large enough tree to be able to see that distance, it's secure enough that you can climb it without massive effort. So
Yeah.
it takes you some more time, but you.
Even if I did, jetpack.
Yeah. You get to a good perch, and you can see almost all of them. Occasionally, there's times where they like pass behind trees and cover, but you can see most of them most of the time from where you are.
Okay. I guess I'll get started then, unless someone wants to say something before I start shooting, because I've got a minute to focus.
Fair enough. I will see what, I mean, at this point, Dimitri, you have been actively sweeping through, like, comms bands to try and see if you can connect to something. I think not long after Mordo disappears off into the woods, you begin to hear, like, and you go, oh, and start, like, trying to focus in more precisely. And you get, after trying to adjust it for a bit, you get a connection. And so, someone says, probably in Russian, hello, is anybody out there?
Privyet, it is your friendly tour bus.
Privyet. Who am I speaking to?
Oh, this is Dimitri, the tour organizer. Who am I speaking to?
Ah, Dimitri, it is me. Bees. Brother Brandford. I should have chosen a different name. It's so hard to say. God damn it. It's just, it's so many B sounds.
This is where we keep him alive forever, just so you have to continuously keep saying his name.
So that Rory
Don't
regrets
torture me like
everything.
this. It's not fun to stutter, okay?
Aw.
No, it's not.
He says, so, you have brought help. Who is here with you?
Oh, you know, just a few people on my tour into the forest.
Are you going to be able to get us out? We've checked the doors. We're very buried.
There is a few soldiers around.
How many is a few?
I don't actually know. It will likely be a few less shortly.
Oh, okay. Is there a reason our normal comms aren't working?
I don't know. Hang on, give me 1 sec. Hey, Ivan, what is up with comms? Do you know?
I can maybe hazard guess. Hang on. I honestly have no idea. I'm sorry.
We don't know. It is just not working. Anything more anything more advanced than like this Tech 1 CB is like Uber.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure quite what we can do. We're a bit stuck. So if you can make sure that we don't get found by these soldiers, that would be appreciated.
Even if you do get found by this, actually, maybe getting found by these soldiers would be a good idea, because then they would dig you out.
It is a good point. Some of us are a bit banged up from mission, and a lot of us are a bit banged up from crash. It was not good landing.
How many of you are there?
6.
6? Hey, Ivan,
Da?
do we have space for 6?
We can make room if they are standing.
Oh, standing room only on the tour bus. Okay. Okay, 6 is fine. But let me plan. I shall talk to comrades.
Okay. So, Dimitri, you hop off the bus and run towards the cover that your friends walked off towards in. Mordo, you've been concentrating for the better part of a minute, and then you hear twigs begin to snap at the base of the tree, and a person approach.
I've tasked Charles for that, and I'm focusing, so I'm actually probably going to ignore it.
Okay.
This very unstealthy approach, yeah.
I would have seen them approaching, so do I recognize them?
Yeah, it's Dimitri.
Staying hidden, I'm gonna like call out with my mind to Molly. Molly, can you tell Dimitri to come over to the tree to his left?
I'll link you up. And now you can hear each other's thoughts.
Hello?
Dimitri,
Duh.
it's Charles.
Well, I figured. So my voice has this odd tone. Anyway, what do you want?
What are your plans? I've got one other person here.
I think at that point, I would have taken a shot.
Okay, you have 8 targets, and at this point, they've moved kind of further in. They're advancing very, very cautiously. It seems like they probably have body cams that are recording their surroundings for posterity.
Yep.
So
one thing that's an advantage is the guy on the right has got trees between him and the others.
Very
and
true.
They're also in radio silence.
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually use my pistol to shoot him. So
okay.
it's at limits of range, but that's 3d6, Alice.
Okay. Oh, give me a sec. Oh.
Pull up the information on the suppressor
with
for that gun.
So so it can be heard within 100 meters, which is why I set myself out at the limits of its range, 150, which means it's counted as long range. So I need a 10 to hit for an execution shot, which makes it harder. It's at the extreme range of a pistol, but with double sixes, that's a definite hit.
Yeah, so you hit. And an execution attack means that the recipient
must make a constitution saving throw at the disadvantage equal to my shoot skill. So he's got a constitution saving throw, the disadvantage of -2.
Okay, so it's That'll be a physical effect save with a -2. I'm just gonna get some appropriate stats because I forgot to. They're in here somewhere. I know it. Thought to myself, it'll be human foes. There we go. Who are these? These are soldiers. Hello, soldiers. What are your stats? Okay. So he needs a. Oh, actually, he needs a high roll. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, that's
Wow.
unfortunate.
So you hit him.
Actually, I have the warrior skill. Can that
No, only attacks.
force a reroll on?
No, it's just you can reroll attacks against you.
Ah, bugger. Okay. Well,
Okay,
that
so
sucks.
so roll me damage
Hang on.
on the mag pistol. It's still pretty high.
It's still modified. Yeah, hang on. I'm just going through all the different things I've got because I was hoping I could take them one by one silenced, but unlucky. 2d6 plus 2.
Yep.
So that's a 4 and a 3. So 7 plus 2 is 9, and I think it's doubled because of the execution attack. So 18.
Oh, really? Good heavens. Execution attacks are broken.
Most of the systems in this game are broken.
Yeah, that's fair. Cannot disagree with you on that part. There's some dumb stuff you can do.
Amazingly dumb stuff, or awesomely dumb stuff, yes.
Yep.
Double check.
I'm just reading it through now,
Huge
making sure
attacks.
I'm correct. So their armor classes are relevant.
Yep. It does maximum damage.
Sorry, you're right. It's not doubled. It's doubled if it's second level. So instead, it does 14 damage.
Okay. He dies.
Excellent.
Damage.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he still dies at that point.
Yep. He still dies, and no one can hear it because you're too far away.
Yep. And considering it's silenced, I'm going to spend another minute kicking off the next one.
Okay. So Dimitri, you're beginning to converse mentally with Charles, and you hear the like the sound of a shot that has been silenced going off.
The noise, yes.
Up in a tree near you, and this guy is super dead.
Who did you say you brought, Charles?
The new guy.
Proving useful already.
Apparently.
I have two plans. One is somehow eliminate all these soldiers and then dig out our friends out of the shuttle. Or two, maybe make it known that our friends are in the shuttle and the soldiers will dig it out for us and then we kill them. Or disable them, or whatever.
It's probably easier we kill them now that we've started shooting.
Okay.
The rest of the soldiers are behaving as if nothing is wrong. Though one thing you do notice from your perch, Mordo, is that two of them are moving around this piece of debris on the left. Well, one of them is kind of cautiously prying this door open, while the other one is walking around the side. And it seems as though there's a portion of wall missing and just enters the structure.
I'm probably going to take a guess that they're not in there. And even if they are, that's a risky shot that'll make it open combat before I'm ready.
Well, I
So
should
instead,
say...
I'm going to pick off the one by guys.
Okay. I
Oh,
should
sorry,
say,
you should say.
you
hello?
have.
Hello?
Yes, hello, I'm here. I think your connection is a bit spotty there. Chris?
Yeah, that's me. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Oh no!
Fucking shut up, you stupid. Jesus.
Better?
All
Yeah,
good? Yes.
I think it's better now. I just need to drop and rejoin. Sorry.
All good. So yes, I probably should have said upon arrival that like cascading wave of signals that seem to be being disrupted are coming from this structure.
Okay.
Okay, so your next shot was the person by the cars, you said?
Actually, how tall is the debris up here? The guy here,
Yeah.
how tall is the debris and trees? It's like, can
Like-
there be a line of sight there or there?
As he's getting a bit deeper in, it's getting more difficult to see because like there's like troughs and that have been dug in the ground by the debris impacting. So he's dipping a little bit out of your sight occasionally, and if you go too close to the shuttle, you may not be able to see him at all.
Okay. In that case, I'll prioritize him.
Okay. Make me another attack.
That's another 3d6, Alice.
That is 3 6s.
Oh my god!
Where is this luck when I need it? Like, fuck,
Okay.
man.
He
By the way, in case you wanted to know, you know the pistol stance that just came around the Olympics recently?
yeah.
With one hand in the pocket,
Yeah.
casually aiming with one arm.
I heard the story.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that photo, I was gonna send it to you guys, be like, that's Catalina in a nutshell. But,
So good.
that was great.
Yeah. So I rolled his save. He's dead too.
Awesome.
Don't even check in
Wow.
time yet.
I'm pretty sure, like, no matter what he does, as long as he's using the execution move, they're dead. Because it either kills them outright or does
Or
enough
max
damage
damage.
to kill them.
Yep.
To be fair, you got to remember I'm using a silencer at the extreme range of a pistol, so the chance of me missing a shot is actually quite high. The only reason I'm not is because I'm rolling 3d6 with the sniper.
I mean, it also helps
I've
when
been
I roll
lucky.
3 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Sixes or a 6 in anything. Yeah.
Okay. At this point, something interesting happens. Modo, you've adjusted to the lack of connection to your drone for the time being. You left. Yeah.
And apparently, my lack of connection to you guys.
Yeah.
My internet's shit.
So
Joke.
as you're in the vehicle, as you're in the tree, you feel your connection reestablished to your drone as the like cascading pulse of energy coming from this structure wanes slightly. It seems like it's becoming less effective, and that cascading wave of energy is then replaced by a series of short-range communication signals going in between the soldiers as a whole. It seems that the people who walked into that structure are beginning to disable the transmitter. And
Fuck, they've got comms back.
Mhm. And at that point, I'm going to jump across to Lockie and Catalina.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Which soldier was the one that was scared of the bushes?
This one. He's probably stayed outside the entire time and is just like nervously looking around, going.
Every bush.
Mm-hmm. So, Catalina and Lockie, you have been out of comms range with most of your team for a while now. What have you been doing in this time?
Probably asking Sparks to see if he could get any sort of surveillance or anything on the group.
Mm-hmm.
I could just imagine you standing. Come on, Sparks, do some. Come on, Sparks, do some. Come
Sparks,
on,
do some.
Sparks,
He's like getting like increasingly more frustrated with you as you're just over his shoulder going, do something. And he's like, oh my God, I am one man. You are asking too much of me. I am tasking all my resources, calling in all my favors.
Sparks?
And you are just being
Sparks?
very ungrateful, Catalina. You told me to be a better person. But what about you, huh?
She
You're
just
being
like puts her hand over his
unreasonable.
mouth. I will owe you one very big favor after this, okay? Whatever you ask. Just
You owe me several big favors. Oh my God. How many casks of bourbon do I have to buy these moderns at the flippin' com station before they will just install the flippin' thing like I told them to? Stop having to call them. They want my bourbon. That's what they want. It's getting ridiculous. It's just like he's struggling, but he can't.
I don't know if there is anything else we really can do in this situation other than observe.
Okay, so I'm imagining that the
Unless
two of you have just been like,
Ash has some other ideas.
I mean,
Yes.
no one's even told Lockie what's going on. He's been in the workshop.
the whole time. Oh no!
What? I thought you were with us.
Yeah, I thought you were called in. Or
After he shut down the thing, no one really communicated anything with him. So he just went, all right, cool, back to the workshop, work on the mech.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
I guess.
So Catalina has been anxiously pacing in the command station, and Lockie has just been working on his mech some more, not really paying much attention to the
the
stress.
headphones on.
He's like
Banging away.
Yeah, I mean, no one communicated that there was any actual threat. We just got told we'll take out the communications, which we did, and then we'll go pick them up.
This is a good point.
yeah. So
That's what he did.
So Kathleen, after like a solid 20 minutes of stressing, comms picks back up, and Dimitri, I feel like you like put your compound away without properly hanging up. So as you're in the bushes talking to Charles psychically, cutting through the awkward silence of nature, you hear Sparks' voice on speaker go, "Hello? Hello?
Oh shit. Sparks.
What?
Combat situation.
Okay, well, I can talk to you again. Hey, Catalina." I like he holds up the compad to you.
What is the situation over there?
I walk away back towards the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Dimitri?
The Modor has taken out some people, I think, maybe? I'm not sure, but Com seems to be back, and the soldiers have communication devices. Something on some of the debris perhaps was blocking, and I'm not sure exactly what is going on, but the communications seem to be back up, obviously.
Okay.
But we have there is 6 people in that shuttle.
6? They did not
6.
tell us this.
That is what they are telling me now. They
Okay.
said
then.
some are a little banged up, so maybe we need to do some medic stuff. But before that, we need to get them out of the shuttle.
You have not
Oh.
got them yet?
Oh, are you kidding? I need like shovel.
Wait. Okay, rewind. What is situation? They are buried.
The exit doors of the shuttle are buried. To some level, I do not know because I have not seen it. But they cannot open them from the inside. Our new friend is up a tree shooting at them, at these soldiers. There's only two of the Hummers that we were passed by earlier, so I do not know where the third is.
Maybe
Um,
Sparks was
Other
useful.
than that, one soldier is scared of the bushes because of
Okay,
Molly.
Is there any distraction that can be made to make them go away so you can...
Yet. We tried that. That is why there is one soldier that is scared of the bushes.
Okay. At this point, Modo, you are lining up for your next shot, and you begin to notice some behavioral changes occurring in the soldiers. Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh no.
we lost a Modo.
Oh, buddy.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
Test.
No!
Yes, you can be heard.
I'm actually on my phone, so I heard most of that. It sounded
Okay.
pretty robot.
Okay.
My laptop's literally dropping every 40 seconds, so
Oh
it's
my
really
gosh.
bad.
Oof. Right,
Sorry,
so
you were saying?
it's all good. From your perch, you begin to notice the soldiers go from like cautious walk around to like more panic examining. It seems like in the moments leading up to this, they were speaking out loud. Probably, I mean, with your experience with the military, probably once they reestablished comms, they asked all soldiers to check in,
Yeah,
And-
makes sense.
and two of them
And-
haven't.
I was also going to raise that if my internet wasn't shit, the moment I saw the comms back online, I would have swapped to the sniper rifle and started just taking 12-second shots. But considering we've waited the entire minute, I'll take one more with the pistol.
Okay. Who are you firing at?
I figure this guy, whoop, this guy is probably the least in line of sight from
Okay.
anyone else. Actually, probably this one.
Cool. Okay.
So that's 3d6 again, Alice.
Go for it.
Okay. Hup, and hup. Oh, that's not so good. 4 and 3. Or did one of them change halfway through?
Sorry?
So 4 and a 3.
A 4 and a 3. I actually think. Hey, Rory, is a shoot skill dex?
Yes.
I just hit.
Yes, you do. So a 7 is the lowest you can get under these circumstances to still hit. So you hit. I'll see how he does on his save. That's only an 8, so he also just dies.
The other reason I picked those ones is they're all off to the right, so I'm hoping they think someone's this way.
Fair enough. Okay, so
And then I'm going to swap to sniper rifle,
okay.
and I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait the one round. I'm not going to keep doing executions.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything?
Not a whole
Running
lot
around trying to
that
look
we
for
can do.
Unless he tells us, like, that we need to, like, take out the rest of them quickly, Charles is waiting for a signal.
Okay. Well then,
Actually, he probably start moving towards the group once he swaps to the sniper rifle.
okay. So you leave him once the rifle is produced, and you make your way back towards the bus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say once I pull out the sniper rifle it's about to get loud. I'd give them warning. I wouldn't just do it.
Mhm.
I mean, he's a killer, but he's not Darius.
Fair enough.
Molly, like, can you mind link with that soldier again? Are we too far away?
Yeah, I think you need to go across the road to be close enough.
I will probably run up the left-hand side of the map.
Okay.
Not afraid to make noise, like big crashing monster noise.
Okay. I can do this. Oh. Where's the heckin'? I've got the... Didn't I? No, what? Oh, there we go. No, oh heck. What am I doing? I am brain fail. It's fine. I can fix it. I'm smart. Oh. So you're making the monster like run down the path, or you're running down the path?
I'm running down the path, but if I encounter any bushes, I'm like quite happy to like check the shit out of them. So it sounds like something crashing through the bushes.
Roll me a stealth check, please.
I'm gonna fail that, don't I?
Well, you're trying to not be seen, but are trying to make a disturbance.
It is.
Brain.
Oh wait, is that a 2d6 or the?
Yes.
That is 10. Probably minus
10.
1.
Okay. You proceed forwards. Molly reaches out once she is in range. Yeah, that's a fail. It's wow. Okay. Is she going for the same guy she spooked before, or a new target?
Probably the same guy, but because he's already susceptible, and like, who else would be in range?
Okay.
I mean, like, if she wanted to try and do the same trick on the guy in the middle, near the two vans, like that's also acceptable.
Fair enough. She'd probably go for the sure thing. So it's this individual here, who would probably hear the like of you like shaking the bushes, turn around, and I think he might like take some steps this way and like lock eyes with his friend here. Oh, actually, hang on. He was here.
Yes.
If he goes this way, I kind of have to make a roll on his behalf. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. So he proceeds to there, is scanning around, and he sees the dead body of his friend in this ditch.
Oh no.
Not always bad.
And then he sees a big monster lumbering down the road towards him. So he begins to panic, just yells, "Ah!" and starts like wildfiring again in that direction. This time it's like indiscriminately spraying. So Dimitri, can you please roll me a luck save?
Dimitri, what is this noise? What is going on?
Somebody is shooting. It is 10.
10?
Jeez.
Okay.
Where's my luck thing?
I'm now making an attack roll against you.
Luck save is 12.
Oh, do you
Okay.
fail?
He failed, which means that he is being fired upon. However, I only rolled a 5 for the attack roll, and I'm pretty sure. Soldier. Yeah, that is not going to hit. So some of the bushes you were shaking, some of the smaller branches should just start to like shatter as magma.
On like pancake.
Yeah. You're like being just shot at, and all this nonsense is occurring. I think we've been pretty loose about it. Now might be a good time to actually properly roll for initiative.
Yep.
I will get you guys. Oh wow, it's been a while. I will
601.
get
That
some.
is a 7.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have a token.
I love it when I
Uh,
accidentally forget that my laptop and my computer have 2 different keyboards.
Did we? We did. There we go. Okay. What were your rolls again?
601.
7.
Alice, can you roll for me?
Yep.
It's roll.
What
a
am I
D8.
rolling? A D20?
Oh, D.
Yeah, a D8.
Oh, a D8. Let me just acquire a
D8.
D8.
Mm-hmm.
One that I forgot to prepare earlier.
Wait, isn't it a D10 plus 8 dex?
Nope.
Oh, since when was it a D8?
It's always been a D8.
It has been a long time since we've rolled initiative.
Yes.
It has.
Yes, it has.
I'm sorry, I got the best number of.
I was-
Sorry. Hey, it had to balance out at some point.
I don't mind.
2.
I've spent
Two?
the last however long aiming, so my next shot is still going to be.
And Charles, you were 6.
7.
7. Okay.
Rory, can I assume that at least 6 seconds of me aiming has passed before initiative rolled?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
As things were occurring, Dr. Charles and Dimitri moved away. Oh, they rolled a 9 though. Descending order. Okay, the soldiers get to act first.
Quick question, Rory.
Yeah.
How far away is this place from where we are? From the base?
About
It's about
20
a
minutes.
15 to 20-minute drive, depending on traffic.
Okay.
So perhaps once these soldiers have been dispatched, you could drive out there if you wanted to.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So first the soldiers go. So let's think for a minute about the information that is actually happening right now. They know that some of their people are going down. This guy has seen a monster and is fired towards it. I think after that he's just going to move towards cover behind that tree and is prepared for a fight. These two are probably going to emerge from where they are after hearing gunfire and be all like, "What's going on? What's happening? I'm ever so confused." And like try and get eyes on friends. This guy will do the same and will move towards his ally, and this guy, seeing like wildfire, is probably going to, as a precautionary measure, like move further in to be like, "Oh, what is wrong with him? Is he breaking mentally?" So they're kind of trying to converge to figure out exactly what's going on, and that's their turn. Dr. Charles, you're at the bus, which is maybe like 20 meters from the edge of this map, off in this direction.
Can I see anyone?
From where you are, you can't immediately see anyone. I think if you use your move and your action to get to this location where your token is, you'll be able to see some of the soldiers.
Can I interrupt real quick? Rory,
Yeah.
are you able to put the names on the turn order?
Oh right, I did the bad. Hang on.
I think you can't once the turn order's up.
No, I can
you
fix
can.
it.
But
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
it's just a visibility thing.
Yeah,
Like
fair enough.
Pretty sure it's a checkbox, isn't it?
I can fix it. It's fine. Hang on.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
But the icons are not big enough for us to be able to see who is who.
Load, please. There we go.
Are there 2 Dimitris on the map? Or am I just
Maybe.
imagining things?
Yes.
There is.
Oh, okay. I think one of those are meant to be what, Molly?
Maybe.
Now that's how I'm fixing it.
Oh, I see.
So, soldiers, Charles. Don't mind me.
The audience has said they appreciate it. The names, I mean.
Boop, we're good.
We're good.
No problem. Nameplate. Cool. There we are. Dr. Charles.
Okay.
Yep,
I
we're
wanna
good.
get close enough that I can see them, but I still want to stay.
So
hidden.
if you run to the like edge of the U shape. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
While I'm doing that, I'm
You
also
can
rolling up my right sleeve.
Yep. Of course.
And as I finish, I slap down on my regalia ejector.
Oh,
Mhm.
for fuck's sake, man.
He's a druggie. What do you expect?
It's totally unnecessary at this point.
I know.
I feel like we've just absolutely corrupted poor Charles. He was such a sweet, innocent boy before all of
He
this.
literally relies on it for content.
He was not sweet and innocent.
He was all sweet and innocent.
He was darkness just waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you basically you get into a good position. Are you trying to hide?
Yeah.
Okay, please
'Cause
roll me stuff.
Stealth. Because yeah, I don't need to actually see where I'm firing. I just need to know where they are.
Fair enough.
That is a. It depends on if that's a minus. Give me 1 second. That is a -1, so it is a 9.
Not bad at all. You find a nice cozy place to hide behind a stand of trees where if you like poke your head up, you can see where a few of the soldiers are. It's probably like there-ish, I feel like. So you spend your turn getting into position, taking drugs, and just preparing for next turn.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And we were trying so hard to get you clean.
Were we?
Really?
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know if we
Catalina
were.
was.
Just trying to get him into.
Until I can create a new regalia, it's probably not going to happen.
You mean,
the turn is now.
when you can finally make a drug that doesn't have side effects?
Yeah. That.
Yeah, good luck with that.
The turn is now yours, Dimitri.
All right, Molly, we need to make it move. Good question. Maybe down the road towards, like, away from us. Is probably the best idea.
Okay, good plan. I'll have it do that. Would you like to? Shizoo!
Sorry, I love it so much.
Would you like to control where it moves?
Sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull out my old token for this creature because it's fun. Where are you, big bug friend?
It technically has infinite move speed too. That's awesome.
I think it was. I think it was one of these guys. So this is present only in the mind of one of them.
Wasn't it this guy that could see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this guy is one who can see it. So I'll just
You should give him
give
a
him
little icon thing.
yes.
Because that's a thing you could do. Yay, roll 20.
He is the one who can see it.
Silver spotlight.
Yeah. So the bug was about here, and I will give him. I will give you control now. Right. He's yours. Where do you want this big guy to go?
He's going to go this way towards the Hummer. And then sit on top of the Hummer.
Okay. So he scuttles over, just like. Honestly, he's large enough to basically, like, if his legs are almost fully extended, just stand above the Hummer.
That's horrifying.
Big boy.
Mhm.
Very, very big boy. So this guy is going to react to that on his turn. But you have moved the giant bug. Would you yourself like to change position?
No, I think where I am is fine.
Okay.
Maybe hide behind a tree or something.
He is.
Yes, I will hide behind a tree.
Mordeaux, it's your turn.
Making the shot's going to break stealth. So, I'm going to aim at this guy.
Okay. Sure thing.
Can you roll me a d20, Alice?
Oh, yep. Let me just grab one. Because I am prepared. Look, the stream dice
course.
are on their way.
Hmm.
That's an
This guy
18.
has an armor class of 4.
It's an
Yeah,
18.
it's a hit.
That's gonna hit.
He needs to make a constitution save because I spent a turn aiming.
You are entirely correct. Physical effect save. That is a 9. He fails.
He's dead.
Yep, he is. So, at this point, Dr. Charles, Dimitri, the two of you are kind of close enough to hear the somewhat concerned conversational tone going on between these soldiers. In fact, I think, Dr. Charles, you have a translation talk, and so do you, Dimitri. So I'm just gonna say it can kind of hear what they're saying. So the conversation's kind of like, dude, stop wasting ammo. We have a job to do. Stop freaking! Oh my God! Take cover! Take cover! As this guy's
Head explode.
Yep.
And for my move action, I'm gonna drop out of the tree and use my jetpack to catch me from splatting from fall damage, and then
Badass.
just stay in cover. So I'll
Okay.
probably roll stealth at this point too.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, go for it.
We have a Django Fett on our team.
Check it out on your team.
Because they're Boba Fett, but yeah, same shit.
No,
Um,
Boba Fett was
is stealth-
useless.
Is stealth dex?
Yes.
It's a 10.
Okay. Solid. You blend into the woods around you.
He's a chameleon with a jetpack.
Indeed. So, we are now back to the top of the round. This soldier is still seeing an illusion. So he is going to poke his head out of cover and just spray above the Hummer to absolutely no effect whatsoever. He's just wasting ammo going, eat this, you big pile of bug! Nothing's happening whatsoever. Then he, like, drops back behind cover after seeing the bug, like, not react at all to being shot at and go, he's panicking.
I feel like this would be like one of the ads from Starship Troopers. It's like, would you like to know more?
Yeah. Join the Navy.
Your gun's not effective enough? We have a solution.
Join the mobile infantry. Would you like to know more? Oh God.
You're just excited about the game. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's gonna be a good game. Can't wait.
Hey, now that we think about it, I've taken down half of them and I still haven't even been noticed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, at this point, your presence has been noticed by the fact that you shot one of them next to the other four, but they don't know exactly where you are.
Plus, they're slightly distracted by the guy from the gun right next to them.
Yeah.
And
Freaks out
something
going,
that none of the rest of them can see. So maybe one of his bullets looped around and shot the other guy. Who knows? Anything's possible in this scary forest.
It's a gun misfire.
Yeah, basically. So these two had the best like view of the potential trajectory of the bullet. So they're both going to try and suss out exactly where it is that you were shooting from. One has no idea and takes cover. The other one has like a decent idea. So this guy takes cover behind the tree. This guy like runs forward, like is behind the tree, but then pops out and like takes shots. Mordo, you feel like twigs, branches, and a few leaves kind of just like go like on top of you as this guy had a decent idea of where you were and is causing.
He's shooting up the tree.
And is causing tree bits to rain down upon you from where you were in your perch.
Right, so he's next dead.
Yeah, basically. He, Charles and Dimitri, you hear him call out, "Up there in the trees!"
I could just imagine the guy who sees the big bug going, "What? They're in the trees too! Oh my god!"
This is such a messy combat. So, finally, this guy is going to. Wait, can he run like directly for hard cover? Yes, he can. He's gonna just after hearing the sniper shot, he's gonna run for like hard cover and ends his turn behind the Hummer. And Dr. Charles Dimitri, you hear him begin to get on the radio and seems to be attempting to contact home base.
Can I talk to Charles?
Yes, of course. You can exchange a few words across the road.
Hey Charles, can you flip that car on top of the guy?
Dimitri, what's going on there? Are you still okay?
Do you think I'm a god?
Yes.
No, I think you're a god.
No. That car's like 2 tons. I could probably get almost half a ton, max.
And that-
can you make it move?
And that's all you can really say to each other. In fact, that was perhaps a bit too much for like a turn of combat.
And just Catalina Sparks and Ava just in the background listening to everything going, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. You
Hello,
can hear
are you okay?
you can hear the sound of gunfire and like Charles and Dimitri shouting across the road at each other. But
Yeah,
that's
but
about it.
it's all really muffled because it's
Yeah,
like, yeah.
just in his pocket. So every time he moves, it's just like.
Actually, at the start of this combat, Catalina would have
Mhm.
gone and gotten Lockie.
Yep.
And gotten him to come join us in the comms room, so that we could be on the ready if something happens, we can race out.
If we need tactical help.
Yeah.
Because I know nothing about tactics.
Lockie, we might need to be back up. You have to come in here with us, please.
How far along have I gotten with the mech suit at this point?
I'm prepared to accept the fact that it's finished if you can tell me what guns are installed.
Okay. God damn it, Miguel, why are you not here?
Oh no!
You never responded to my message about
Because
it.
he is bed resting, and he needs
I know, but he never responded to my. That's it. I'm just gonna make up the decision for him.
Yes,
Give me
please
one
do.
second.
So you can be ready if you want to be.
I was gonna say, yeah, I will get back to you on that, but he would probably be gearing up the mech and then come into the room with Catalina.
Okay, so you come in and you can just hear the feed coming through. In fact, actually, I think at this point on Ivan's turn. Oh yeah, Ivan's there. He would probably also place a call to Sparks, and like the call is basically like he's holding his holding his compad like this, and so like it's not a very flattering angle, but you can see that too. Yeah, I'm gonna get his token, and I'm gonna put him on the map and find his stamp one too. I've got that, and also roll initiative for him. That's a 7 on the die. I feel like he doesn't have. I feel like he does have a bonus to Dex. So screw the offer to Ivan. Yes, he has bonus to Dex, so he can. I said pace. Damn it. Be better. Roll 20. Oh, that's true. Add turn. He is at 8, so he comes in just after the soldiers. So the soldiers act on their turn. Then on his turn, he runs up behind you, Dimitri, and goes, what do we do?
What do you mean? What do we do? Get rid
I
of
mean,
them.
okay. Pulls out his. He has a pistol, right? Yeah, mag pistol. He pulls out a mag pistol and just like, who can he see from where he is? Past the trees. He's gonna take a shot at this guy, who's probably got like his best shot. Ooh, that's a 16. He's probably gonna hit this guy. Okay, so he that person was all like, all right, and lands a few shots at him. Damage. It's pretty high. In fact, I think he kills this guy.
Go, Ivan! Woo! Or Ivan, rather.
Ivan.
It's just
call him
Catalina
Ivan.
calls him Ivan, so I automatically
him
say
Ivan.
Ivan.
So he
Technically Ivan.
drops his. So he just like drops this guy, and now it's your turn. It's your turn, Dr. Charles.
What sort of crap is there around me?
Mm.
Stone, bit of
There's probably some stones, some sticks. There's also probably you know those weird hot sticky clumps of like partially asphalt and partially weird bits of grit that get left behind sometimes by construction.
Yeah.
You're on like the edge of like a bashed together an asphalt road, so I think there's a few of those lying around too.
Badly made road.
It's not the best.
Cool. I'm gonna just grab like the nearest solid object to me,
Okay.
slap it onto my wrist, and just sort of aim it at the back of the car,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna like swing around the side of the car and just go for the guy's head.
Oh yeah,
Because he's on the radio.
yeah.
I don't. Cover doesn't matter to me. I can just shoot them.
Good point. So you pull this back, take a shot, and it just goes and just like flies away, and then just changes direction in midair and goes towards this guy, which gets like a oh from Ivan.
What's the armor class?
4. They are wearing combat field uniforms.
Just. I rolled a
Ooh.
14 plus my wisdom plus my actually no, I made it by 2. Made it by 1 because plus telekinesis, which is now 2, which is 3 plus 4, 7. I get a 21. So smacking.
Okay, please roll me some damage.
What is the damage for a lump of fucking asphalt and rock?
I think it's a D10 plus your skill in the in the
D10
telekinesis.
plus your telekinesis skill, I believe. So I'll just through. Might help if I actually get it in the bloody bowl.
Yep.
That is a 6 plus 2.
Okay, you clock him like directly in the head, and actually, wait, hang on. Okay, he is not quite dead. He takes a very, very solid smack to the side of the head. In fact, I think you like knock his helmet off, or like push it like partially askew, and he like goes reeling off sideways and like grabs himself on the side of the vehicle after this big whack in the head.
Should have gone for the radio. Then he couldn't call.
Fair enough.
To get off the radio, that's the real question.
Are you going to move at all?
No, I'm going to stay there. I don't have to move.
Okay.
I'm just going to randomly piff random shit at them until I die.
Okay.
The Joeys are big and telekinetic.
It's now your turn, Dimitri.
Did you need to take regalia to make that work?
did?
Yes.
Ah.
I only have 1 in telekinesis. You need a minimum of 2 to actually be able to use the sling.
Yeah.
That's why I took it. I wouldn't have taken it otherwise.
I'm not so sure about that, but we'll let you believe that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Not sure he wouldn't just do it. I'm probably going to move the monster
Mm-hmm.
towards the guy to see if I can make him run the fuck off. Or
Okay.
actually, no.
No?
I'm going to move it over here towards this guy.
Okay.
Not so that the other guy sprays bullets at his mate, but maybe
So
just like sit it over on top. There you go. Right in the mandibles.
So are you trying to make it look like he's being like eaten or just like threatened?
Probably eaten.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
go eating. Eating.
Fair enough. Can you roll me
Evasion?
Who? Me.
roll me religion, please?
Yeah, okay.
That is 5.
5. Okay. Molly is like pulling on you for guidance in making this bug look convincing, just because she likes to. So she's being all like, oh, okay, he's gonna go over there now. He goes, nyam 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 nyam, just kind of like mouthing towards this guy.
I can imagine this noise coming out of it, and the like, fuck, like
What is
What is that,
happening?
Molly?
Num num num.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh god.
Indeed. So that occurs. Mordo, it's your turn.
You guys will hear over the comms in a voice that is way too casual for someone who's just killed 4 people. Just repositioning and reloading. Give me probably about 20 seconds and I'll be back in. And I'm gonna move as far as I can up this way.
Okay, so you were in a tree across the road from these guys, so it will take you a few turns to like cut through the.
Um,
So he
can I
jumped
just-
out the tree.
it keeps moving every time so I can't draw on the bottom of the map. It won't let me because every time I click it, it scrolls up.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Move that way. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so are you trying to get closer or just move
Just
in that
move,
direction?
Just move east.
Okay, you use your move in your action, just beating feet, and take a bit of time to inform your friends of where you're going.
Yeah.
Cool.
And main action reload, and I'm gonna try and do that quietly because I still haven't totally given away my position. So, do you want me to roll stealth again as I'm moving?
No, it's fine. I will have your stealth stand because you haven't done anything close enough for them to properly alert them to your potential location.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say the
Hey.
guy behind the car is also
Sorry,
in
I'm-
cover, and the other one's not looking at him. So
Okay. I'm gonna ping. Can I move to right there?
It'll take you a few more turns because you want it to be far enough away to have the pistol shot not be heard. So
Oh, I'm still
you-
way off the map.
you
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, no issues. That's cool. As long
Okay.
as
So you are on the way and can get closer. Just it'll take you a few turns to get in range.
Yep.
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
Where'd the mooks go?
You told them to like go around. They didn't get.
Where did they go around to?
They didn't get any other instructions. But that is a good point. I will pull them over from the other map where they are
I
stored.
think we just realized we didn't need it.
Well, they went in anticipation of, because it was like, okay, let's just send some people in. Then nothing happened. So the mooks are probably like over here in the bushes, just waiting for orders.
I mean, if we don't need to get them killed, why get them killed?
Fair enough. It's now the turn of the soldiers. This guy is still terrified about the bug, but is seeing other hostile fire occurring, and other friends are taking damage from other sources. So he's gonna try and shake his brains. Okay, he's still panicking. So he's gonna move around the tree. I'll gather together. Okay, and we'll like check on his now recently dead friend as he moves around, just because part of his training. So moves around and is all like, "Are you okay?" Oh no, he's dead. Sees the bug like mauling his commander. It's all like, "No, my life!" And just like sprays the side of the Hummer. And since his commander was kind of like dinged in the head, he was a bit like staggered over and moved. So he doesn't actually. You know what? If I made you make a luck save for being attacked by random crossfire, then he will too. Saves. That's a fail. Okay. Friendly fire time, everybody. Oh no, it hits. Exactly 2. I rolled a 14 plus 4 on the armor class plus 2 on that to hit skill. So he's going to take some damage. The guy that was 1 damage away from being dead. He's dead.
Oh.
God.
Wins.
Yay! He's not rolling reinforcements.
He is going reinforcements. So what was heard is probably home base. Are you receiving me? We need to.
Good boy.
So something may have got through, but nothing specific. He just gets shot by friendly fire, which like weirdly enough, from the messed up guy's perspective, just looks like he's been attacked and killed by the big bug, which may make him even more convinced that it's real. Oh god. Okay, there's 1 soldier left who's mentally sound. He's
Mentally sound.
He saw his friend over here get shot by Ivan, who did kind of make his presence somewhat known. So he's going to come around these bushes, and is actually going to just shoot in that direction. I'm going to roll a d6.
Does he see the commander get shot though?
Oh god, yeah, you're right. He's here, sees his friend and brother-in-arms indiscriminately yell, "I'm gonna get that bug!" and just shoots towards his commanding officer, killing him. Oh god. What's that even like?
I don't know.
I mean, like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing?
I mean, I'm not in the American army, so I don't.
I mean, that is
Oof.
like, so,
Ooh.
that's,
Talking
there's
about
actually
burns.
a couple of, there's a word for this. It's, I can't, it's basically classed as murder under military law, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, if it happens in combat, they generally shoot to kill the person who just did it. Because you can't have someone killing your own troops on a warfield. Hang on, I'll look
Unless
up
you're in the
the
Soviet
actual.
army. Yeah,
No, even in American army, they will fire on troops who fire on their own. I'll actually look up what
No, you know what? That makes
Old.
perfect sense. This is a situation where basically all their soldiers have gone in, they had comm silence, then realized that two were off comms, then 3 were off comms, and now all kind of bad stuff's going on. So yeah, his turn. He's gonna try and kill his ally, or his former ally, because he's just been. Oh, damn, that's an amazingly dumb plan. But he misses by
There you go.
1.
It's called amicide,
Okay.
and generally, if you commit amicide or get suspected of committing it, you're going to get brought down before the enemy. So it's fucked.
Yes. So this guy is going to shoot like past the tree to try and shoot at his friend who's clearly not in his right mind. Unfortunately, he misses by 1. And actually, hang on, wait. Lockie, can mag rifles burst fire?
Mag rifles, no.
Okay.
Only spike throws.
Okay, so
Really?
never mind.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's assault rifles.
So
will-
laser rifles can, but mag rifles can't.
No.
Yes.
I
Wait, no.
don't think laser could
I'm
either.
not sure.
Laser rifles can't either.
Laser rifles can. They absolutely can.
I'm so confused. Anyway, it's fine. I was just going to figure out if he could hit. He can't because he can't burst fire, which he would have done if he could. So eventually he just breaks from one cover to another and runs up behind this tree with the express goal of taking care of this target and being less of a person who's exposed. So yeah, that's their turn. Ivan says,
Huh. You're right. Laser rifles can burst fire, but mag rifles cannot. That's really weird, but fair enough.
so Ivan just says, he just says to Dimitri, what exactly is happening? That man is freaking out.
Molly has given him a waking nightmare.
A polite way of saying it.
Remind me to never get on your bad side. He brings back up his pistol and tries to make a shot, a harder one this time.
I swear I just heard you say a hard on this time, but I know that's not what you
Yep.
said. I'm really sorry, Rory.
No, it's head cannon now. He said it.
So you think I said remind me never to get a hard?
No. He's going to take a shot now, a hard on.
He's going to take a shot with his hard on.
He's going to take a shot at the man's hard on because combat really turns him on.
He's going to take a shot at the man's hard on with his hard on.
Why?
Yep.
Hey, by the way, if there's any not safe for work artists who are looking for work, no kidding.
So he. I mean, it is an episode early, but you know what? Screw it. He.
Oh my god, yes! Next episode 69! I'm so excited!
He unzips his.
I'm sorry, Rory, but you just haven't made it as a DM until we've been rule 30 forward.
He unzips his trousers and pulls out his dildo-shaped Glock and takes some shots.
Head cannon accepted.
Ah! No, he just uses his mag pistol again, tries to shoot at this guy, which he does so successfully once again because it turns out he's an absolute boss.
He's a crack shot.
And he kills him. He deals damage, but he isn't quite dead. So he is damaged once again. He goes, "This is getting nuts. How many of them are left?"
From what I can see, because I've got internal comms, I can just
Yep.
reply as a free action. So
Mhm.
from what I see too.
Wow, this was easy.
Yeah, not too
Uh,
bad.
Charles, it's your turn.
Dimitri, what? Are you okay? What?
Can I see either of them?
Ivan?
Molly! I think there's too much tree cover in between you and them to really have a shot on them. I think you need to get closer to be able to see them.
How much do I need to move to be able to get one within view?
I think if you were like around here, you could.
No. Better question. Does he know where they are? Like rough idea?
I think a rough idea wouldn't work. You need to know pretty much where
Could
they
you
are.
like throw it up so it comes down again, like a volley shot?
You don't. I mean, you could try to assume where they are, but you've been hearing them move around, so it's hard to say. You'll probably have to break cover to get a shot on either of them.
I'm going to. Sorry, just trying to think. How far is it across the road?
Like across
that.
to Dimitri,
Yeah.
about 10 meters. So you could run from where you are now to him.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that way, keeping an eye on where the soldiers were. If I see one as I'm running along, as I get back into cover, I'm going to load my sling and just fire it into the air.
Okay. So you do this like surprisingly badass maneuver where it's just as you stand up and go to run, you grab a chunk of asphalt, sprint across the road, and just like do like a baseball style slide stop next to your two friends and go make an attack roll.
18.
18 is gonna hit. Absolutely. Wait, who of the two of them were you firing on?
Probably would have been that one.
Okay.
One at the top.
I'm
been the closest to see.
I'm gonna ask you to roll damage, but I'll tell you right now, he's gonna die. He's going to die.
That's a 6.
He dies. So
you just, all of Ard sees is this thing just fly out of my wrist, up into the air, curve down, and then just straight through this guy's head.
And then just collapses to the ground, leaving the only person left very much mentally unsound.
This is where we just play the entire thing on him.
Giant bugs, things flying out of the sky, killing people. Like, this guy's probably gonna have a real bad time if he survives.
Speaking of which, Dimitri, it's your turn.
Yeah?
So
that was terrible.
What is happening now with this big bug?
I'm guessing it spins around and walks towards the guy and maybe rears up on its hind legs and roars or something. I don't know if I can make him imagine sound or not.
Probably, yes. You have heard the sound of these bugs roaring, and now so does he. I don't know.
Close enough.
Close enough.
With that.
That works.
We'll go with that. We'll go with half horse, half
whatever it was. Yes.
blender.
Half a horse in a blender. Great imagery.
Oh God. No.
Blend.
Could be worse.
Okay, now
We'll do with dolphins and axes.
this is where I get to apply a very seldom used rule for this kind of game. For me personally, it's called morale. He's done. He is going to run away.
Yes! Let him run! Let him tell the story of the almighty craziness and let them believe he killed all his allies.
So he just like this bug rears up in front of him, bellows, and he just like staggers backwards in fear, like scrambles to his feet and just starts like running indiscriminately away into the woods. He gets about that far on his turn, just going. I should say, he does that like. Oh yeah. Modo, You are still moving on your turn. So yeah, on your turn, you move some more. On his turn, he starts
Hang
running
on.
away.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, has my turn gone?
Well, you can't really see what's happening at the moment.
Yeah, I
You-
can. I've got ultraviolet vision.
Good point.
And if I see him running, I'm going to just quickly buzz the mooks and say, "Hey, guys, no witnesses."
Oh, okay. How have we got a heading?
Sorry.
Where is he to us now?
Directly east. Only about 10 meters. You should be able to see him.
90. 3.
Oh yeah. They say, Roger that. Let's see how they do. Oh, yep. No, oh, misses. These guys probably have like pistols too. Okay. He is winged pretty badly by a shot and has like 1 hit point. So these guys emerge from the bushes. Both take shots with pistols. 1 hits, 1 misses, and he's now almost dead and is now panicking away, limping, like holding his bleeding leg.
Tips on the root and dies. Huh.
Mm-hmm. To which Ivan will likely. Wait, can Ivan see him from where he is now? No. He'll say, "Oh, is it bad? Is it bad that he get away, guys?"
I'd rather not have him get away and then 10 minutes later call in that he just had a firefight. Let's
I
wrap
see-
this up quick.
I want him to spread rumors of massive monster in the forest.
And
I
get
need-
troops in the area even faster?
I feel like this Mordo is more sound tactically. Hang on. And so he
Give me a
basically
sec, and I literally pick up the next bit of stone, fire it into the air.
make an attack roll. So
That's
uh,
15. So that's
It's a hit.
more than enough. It's 22.
okay, rolling some damage that doesn't matter because he's going to die.
That's an
Roll some
8.
damage just to see what it is.
How do you want to brutally overkill this man?
Oh, it's going right through the back of his skull.
Okay, so
Stone to death.
So Mordo, your perspective is very like clinical in terms of how it's applied. You just see a red body like stagger forward and face plant
Huh.
into the dirt. These two guys, on the other hand, see a weird rock just like yo-yo and weave through the trees and just slam this guy in the back of the head, and he just dies.
Beautiful.
Okay, you are out of initiative.
Shall we get your friends out of that ship and move on before we're caught?
You do that. I'm gonna have to... Give me a tick. I'm gonna go around collecting dog tags.
Oh,
Okay.
so a war crime then?
Dog tags are generally fine to take.
Really? I thought it
It's
was
not
bad.
considered- No, I mean, if you're taking it as a trophy, yeah. But if you take it, so like human body
take
bits as a trophy is a problem, but dog tags are to identify who's been killed. So no, not a war crime.
You take one, leave the other.
Yeah, if I took a finger, it's a war crime.
Okay.
Yes. Take an ear, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
no, he's just taking the dog tags.
cool. So these two mooks hearing people say, "Oh, let's get these guys out," basically proceed towards the dig site and just start like scraping away dirt, trying to excavate them.
Is there a door or an external door on the ship?
There would probably, I think, the most easily accessible thing on the ship would probably be like a hatch on the top, but you don't see one. It's probably been buried kind of deeply in, so it'll take some time to like push the dirt aside and excavate.
I can move 400 kilograms at the moment.
You are correct. So these two mooks are just like scraping away.
And I just sort of walk over and I'm like, move.
I'll just lift them up.
And I just sort of like go like this and just start dragging like hundreds of kilos of dirt at the time.
You reach out and like, I believe the way it's worded with telekinesis is you can apply that amount of force as though it was being done with your two hands. So basically, weirdly enough, it's the first time people can properly see what your powers do, because they see like a pair of hands invisibly insert themselves into like a wall of dirt and then just shove a massive sheet of it off the side of this thing.
Yeah.
I just looked it up. You're actually right. It is a war crime to take dog tags.
I was gonna say,
So
pretty sure it is.
he's not going to take them, but he's definitely going to read them and remember.
Okay. Good to know. I did have a feeling I was right about that whole war crime thing.
Yeah, I had to check because I was like, hang on, have I been told something wrong by someone else? Because yeah, no, I was misinformed previously. My bad.
All good.
Ivan, get the bus.
Oh, of course.
Dimitri.
And so
Oh, compat. Hello, Catalina.
Oh no, we've just been sitting here wondering what is going on. Just a lot of gunfire and yelling. Something about the monster? Are you okay?
The monster has left the building. Molly was great. We shall give her treats later. Everybody is fine. Well, all of us are fine. And we shall be leaving here soon.
Okay. I guess that is on us to cover your tracks then.
Yeah, to just maybe keep us.
We will give you
See
as
if-
much time as possible.
Yes, we just need warning to get out.
Duh. Well, as quick as possible, but we will give you as much time as possible. How are you
I'm-
doing, Sparks?
Uh,
How much
no.
time are we looking at? Are there any
not a lot.
questions?
I'm sorry. I was doing some hearing. It sounds like somebody called for help. Is that correct? Or partially called for help?
Yeah, speaking of, I'm going to go and take that walkie-talkie off the commanding officer in a second.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, also, I did message this to you so that I didn't forget. Catalina also went and grabbed like a cup of bourbon and has put it on his Sparks' desk.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I'm actually going to go to that other chunk of.
Say again?
I'm going to go to that other chunk of wreck and check to see if I can find this ECM
Okay, sure thing.
and see
So-
if I can take it.
Dimitri, don't forget to take them as quickly as possible to the safe house, okay?
No, I've already asked Ivan to get the bus so that we can get it. As soon as digging machine Charles here gets all the dirt out of the way, we can load them up and go.
It's alarmingly effective. Dimitri, can you please roll me tech and astronautics, which you get to roll 3d6 on, if you recall.
Just at the point of D6. Hello, D6. The roll on the table.
I've got a few that if you need some.
No, I have a whole heap of metal ones. I was in plastic. Not good. 6.
Plus,
Oh, what's my astronautics? Where is it?
it should be pretty good.
1. So it'd be 7.
Okay. You walk in there, and it seems that
So 8.
seems that this unit here is the actual ECM suite. It's like partially
Fine.
built into the wall and is bolted in. You kind of look around and assess the situation more and think, how does this thing still have power to actually be running after it crashed? And like you look around, wipe dirt off things, and it seems that there was an auxiliary power unit also built into this portion of the ship that was blown away with it and has basically been gradually emptying its charge into this transmitter. So if they hadn't turned it on, the power would have kept on draining. But as you assess it, you feel like if you want to, you could turn it back on again.
Have I picked up the walkie-talkie yet?
Yes, at this point you've like approached this commando who's got like a few bullet holes in him.
Yeah,
Dirt sticking out of him.
Okay,
Mhm.
what's his name on the dog tag?
There's name of the dog tag. Oh boy, let's roll for a name.
I'm gonna need all their names, unfortunately, Rory.
Oh, joy.
Not yet. You
Joy.
can give them to me later.
I'm gonna run out of names. I mean, it's a good table, but it's going to eventually become exhaustive.
The name is Omaham.
God damn it! I mean, it's a very common name.
Yes.
This guy is probably Sergeant Loot. So L-U-T. Sergeant Loot. Loot Awad. So L-U-T space A-W-A-D.
Okay. I'm gonna redial the last dialed number.
Okay. It goes through and is answered almost immediately. It's hello? Hello.
Hello, Sergeant Lutz phone here. Sorry, just give me a couple of seconds. Yeah. No, move it over there, you idiot. Yes, sorry. We just came into contact with an ECM and lost comms.
Please identify yourself.
I would have used another name off one of the other phones.
Okay. You are 48. Oh, it's somebody else called Mata. You are Corporal Mata.
Harry.
Mata Abdel.
Abdel.
Yes, Mata Abdel.
Cool. Mata Abdel. Look, yeah, I know we've called him back. Look, he told me. Look, I think he's jumped the gun a bit. His nerves are a bit frayed. Okay. Anyway, don't worry about the backup. We'll be done in a bit. How far off are you anyway?
We heard sounds of some kind of accident. So further troops have been deployed. In ETA to 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Okay. Yeah, look, don't worry about the accident. It was just us shooting the ECM so we could try and get the radio signal back.
Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion. Mike, can you go 2d6, Alice?
I can. That's 2 3s.
Okay.
Plus 1 for persuade and 0 for charisma. So it's a 7.
Let's see how intuitive this comms guy is feeling. Ooh, that's a tie.
So he's still uncertain.
He's uncertain, but the way I play it, if it's a tie, we maintain the status quo.
So I haven't revealed myself as an imposter, but I haven't convinced him either.
Yes, he did believe you to a certain extent, but
out of caution, he will just keep the troops coming.
Indeed, basically, yeah. He says, as precaution, we'll assign more troops to your location.
Yeah, look, not an issue, but I mean, you're wasting military resources here. Anyway, yeah, we've got an interesting ECM here. You might want to get the techie team out to come and have a look at it too.
Roger that. I will put in a request. A lot of our techie teams are preoccupied. We are trying to make sure that the reactor of that cruiser is located and safely handled.
Shit, wait, what's that? Contact! And then I'm going to raise my pistol into the air and just fire 4 shots. And just, from the east. No, the east. Take cover, you fuckwit. And then fire another few shots. And then go, yeah, command, we've got contact. About 10 kilometers to the east. There's a, sorry, not 10 kilometers. About 400 meters to the east, we have a sniper.
Roger that. I will tell our backup to put the hammer down.
Thank you very much. Actually, hey, can you send them around to circle from the east?
Wait. Of course. I will also be scrambling some air support for you.
How long till inbound?
Hang on. We are prepared for orbital bombardment in 2 minutes.
I fire another few shots. Negative, they have anti-air. And then I hang up.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
Hey,
Orbital
guys.
bombardment.
Orbital bombardment.
Hey, guys.
Duh.
It's
Yes.
time to go. Now.
It's so...
Should we turn the ECM back on?
Yeah, no, get out of here. Quick, in the car, in the car.
I still have to get the people out of the ship.
Yeah. At this point, after this conversation has concluded, you've basically pushed away. Like you're like 2-3 meters deep underground now. There's like a wall of like dirt next to you, and you finally pushed aside enough to be able to like probably get into this hatch.
I use telekinesis and try and rip the hatch off.
You apply pressure, and the pin just goes. And the hatch just pops open, and you see an armored head with a
Very confused looking people.
monk head pokes out and says,
You might want to hurry up. We need to leave now.
Yeah, so this area is about to get all our evidence cleaned up with an orbital bombardment. So get in the car.
Roger
Just
that.
casually.
And like 6 near identically dressed like monks pile out of this shuttle. They are all wearing power armor with monk robes over the top. And they just like scurry across the top of this shuttle, run with you guys towards the bus, and pile into the bus with you. I assume you're also driving back the hatchback that
Yes.
you came in. Okay, so you pile into the hatchback, everybody else piles into the bus, and you all begin to drive away.
Let's head west. I told them there was a sniper to the east, so they'll focus on searching there first.
Yeah, I figured we're going to take the long way home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You guys
Pretty
are
much.
actually off to the safe house. Or at least the bus is.
Yes.
Or say
Hey,
house.
Boss. Okay.
Well, the safe house that we have prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
might.
hope it's, I hope it's to the west.
You pile it into the vehicle and start driving away. These monks aren't especially conversational at the moment, as they're just like keeping their eyes out, trying to make sure that they aren't in any imminent danger. But you guys seem to have made it out of that situation in the clear with some truly breathtakingly alarming tactics. And as you are pulling away, anyone who cares to pay attention can see that there is orbital fire raining down on this location.
Never mind the troops there or anything. Yeah, just orbital bomber.
Back at the base. Since there's like nothing left to do on their end, Catalina's just like, Sparks, keep an eye on surveillance. let us know if anything comes about. And in the meantime, hey Loki, wanna spar? I have some stress I need to get rid of.
Loki kind of looks over at the screens and the co-op radio and goes, "Can't do much else." Sure.
It's like I didn't get to fight. Damn it!
Yeah, Catalina is feeling the same, okay? She's also a warrior. She's also a fighter. On her way, she grabs a bottle of vodka and is
Look, it's like I wanna
enjoying it
overdo
thoroughly.
somebody.
She grabs a bottle of vodka on her way and chugs a good portion of it before they spar.
I feel like they would also go slightly harder than they should.
Yeah, probably.
Fair enough. Can the two of you please both make me
Yeah,
combat?
look, he goes slightly harder than he should.
Please both make me combat.
Hey, that's next week, man. That's next week.
Sorry.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Combat unarmed.
Combat armed.
Ooh, that's
Add-
actually a good roll.
Add strength or dex.
Damn it, I'm not good at unarmed. Why couldn't it be primitive weapons?
Because you're punching with your fist is literally combat unarmed.
I know,
I got an
damn
8.
it.
I got an 8.
Oh, I got an 8 too.
Okay. So the
Right,
two
so
of
you
you.
throw the same fist on the same side and connect and go. Oh,
Do you guys recall that fight where it was All Might against the Nomu, and like the two of them were just like punching really fast, and their fists were making contact, and it was very dramatic and anime.
Yep.
People say,
I feel like they're not that stupid.
I have.
I just feel like it's constantly like punch, like deflect, punch, deflect from both ends.
Yeah, so you guys are engaging in combat, and it's a very, very, very even match. Like for the first few minutes of you guys just throwing punches, blocks, it's one of those very like it's actually very impressive, and it's like if you were doing a sword fight where it feels satisfying to have a lengthy fight where you're against an evenly matched opponent. So can you both roll me again, combat unarmed?
Okay.
As the fight continues.
Ooh, that is a 10 this time.
Ooh.
Oh, that is not a 10 this time.
Uh, yeah.
It's a 5.
Okay.
The vodka kicks
Lockie,
in.
tell me how you best. Lockie,
I think he's like kind of he's frustrated at the moment that he hasn't been able to get on the field, and he's been cooped up in this place for a while now, not being able to do anything. I feel like he sweeps in low and kind of like suplexes over the top.
Okay. Roll me damage.
Oh. Wait. Can I make it automatically miss?
Yes, you can.
It's not an
If you want
attack
to.
roll.
It's not an attack roll, yeah.
What do you mean it's not? It is. You just attacked me.
I'm prepared to allow you to do that for flavor. But besides, the ability is you can shrug off damage. So she's about to take damage.
Okay,
No,
well,
no,
fine.
it's not. It specifically says an attack roll.
But that was an attack roll.
I'm gonna allow
Oh.
it for flavor.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
no. I'm
I
just,
get ya.
I'm just
In-
making sure. I'm just
Okay.
making sure that
In that
you're
regard,
aware of
can I
that.
use my ability to make it guaranteed hit?
Okay. You
Counter
use
your counter.
cyber-
Rude gun! I mean,
You use your cyberware.
No, actually, the warrior's ability is you can either guarantee a miss or guarantee a hit.
Sorry, what now?
Yeah, it is
huh? What is
on an
it?
attack roll.
Yeah,
Yep.
I-
What?
it is one or the other. You either
Has it
guarantee
been
one
that
hit.
the entire
It's
time?
it's
Yeah.
been that way the entire time.
I didn't
I
realize either because the
didn't
printout sheet actually
know.
says one way, but if you actually look in the rule book, it actually does say both.
Oh, see, I've only ever
What
been
is
going by the
from
printout. Otherwise,
The-
I would
the-
have definitely used that.
The only reason I say it's important to remember it does specify attack roll.
Yeah, it does,
So
because
that
you
you
need to roll a
can't-
d20 to get past the armor class.
The other but the other reason is because otherwise you can use it on execution attacks and shit like that, and that
That's
would
Yeah.
fair.
even more broken.
But
So
it doesn't say that in the book.
It does.
Are you sure
let
you
me go-
guys aren't looking at the revised rules?
Oh, it
yeah.
might be actually.
Oh,
Maybe
hang
it's
on.
only in the revised
Because
rules.
it says once per combat you may negate a successful attack made against you. You can wait
It
until
must be the
damage is
revised
rolled.
then. It must be the
Hmm.
Give
revised
the
then.
GM your special ability token when you use this ability.
Yeah, it must be in the revised then.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's in the revised one.
Because
You're
we're going
right,
by
it is
original
true.
rules for character creation.
Yep. All good.
Okay.
Does not function against environmental hazards or other non-combat. Doesn't apply to hits. You're right. It's revised.
Yeah.
But it does say successful
Yeah,
attack
I
roll.
will fight.
Well,
like, where's the fuck? I know I've seen a gif of this before. Where the fuck is it?
why aren't you guys posting these in the meme channel, man?
So
It's too hard.
so
Well-
you.
All right.
So Lucky, you pull off your dramatic maneuver. You sweep the leg, drop her down, and you go into do the whole people's elbow suplex her, and she in the last second just rolls across the crash mat, and you just impact the ground, and she begins to stagger to her feet.
She grabs the bottle and takes another swig. That was a close, almost crushed Catalina.
They wouldn't have crushed her. It would have just thrown him behind you.
She still takes another swig.
Okay. One more roll, please.
All right.
Yes, I did good.
Oh, I did not.
I did
I got
11.
I got a 6.
Okay.
But I guess you could pull the same stunt on me. You could just negate the attack.
I also completely forgot. All of mine are actually at a +1 because I've got the body arsenal array.
Oh, I mean, so do I, but
Yeah.
mine is for my shunk.
No, it doesn't matter. The body arsenal array adds a +1 to unarmed combat.
Does it?
Yes, it works.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I also have a +1.
Yeah.
So it negates. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So Catalina, tell me-
Yeah, I'm gonna negate you.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
But just Catalina, tell me the move you do on Lucky to get him in the position where he has to negate your attack.
Well, I feel like if he's tried to suplex her, she's now behind him. So she's taken her swig, and then she tries to basically topple him over.
That's a fast swig. Where you're all like, what?
No. She's probably trying to just kick him over and take a swig at the same time.
Can
Okay.
I roll I think it would be a stealth or maybe a athletics or to try and as part of my evasion take the bottle off her and take a swig as well.
That would be athletics, I'd say, with
Quite a bit,
dexterity.
yeah,
With
okay.
Okay. All right, that is a 7.
Okay, and Catalina, you also roll me athletics with dex to see if you can move the bottle out of the way in time.
Well, no, because that was a 1. So that's
Okay.
that's
My vodka now.
Yeah, so she kicks you in the back of the knee mid swig and goes to grab your hair fighting dirty style. You break the lock, spin round, grab her by the wrist, pull the bottle out of her hand, and then shove her away. You take a swig.
Hey,
And he's
that's
just gonna
mine,
smile cheekily. Just like
Isna.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be a battle of getting the bottle back.
Okay.
I think Catalina would enter a fist fight with a bottle in one.
Well,
That isn't broken and being used to stab.
you know,
It's not broken. It's got vodka in it.
they're stress relieving, okay?
Okay. Now, if you're just going to be playing keep away with the vodka bottle, both roll me athletics with dex.
athletics with dex.
No.
Oh yes. That is a 12.
Fuck. Mine's a 5.
Okay.
She's trying to jump and get it, and he's just holding it above her head because he's 7 foot tall, and she's 5'9".
Well, it's more just Lucky. How do you somewhat incapacitate Catalina because she's wily. I feel like she might try and even climb you.
Yeah, she would.
She would try.
You just got one shoulder down.
Knowing Catalina, she'd try to bring him down to her level and just knee him straight in the nuts.
She would not nut someone.
I was gonna say, I think at first he would be like literally holding her by the head at arm's reach and also holding the bottle up.
No.
And in response, she probably tries to climb his arm.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I can imagine her like full on like grabbing hold of the top of his arm and just like spider climbing, wrapping around the arm like a cat does.
Yep.
but you just keep on like shoving her away and pushing her down. Roll me one more, and we'll use this to like if you whiff again, Catalina, then Lockie's just won the fight and gets to keep the bottle.
Oh, I got a 7.
9.
Oh, nice.
It's a recovery. Catalina, you try again. You get pushed away.
No, you know
but
what?
Then,
She climbs onto his back, like onto his shoulders and takes it off him.
Mhm.
And now she's just on his shoulders drinking.
So are you like sitting on his shoulders like at a music festival?
Yeah.
Just, like,
Yeah. Basically, she like flips herself up so she's on his shoulders. And then she'll
Oh, I
hand
know
it
what
back
the
to
response. The response. Oh, I was gonna say before if she wasn't gonna hand it back, he would just dead drop back.
I mean, it's a friendly fight, man. She'd take a swig and give it back to you.
Okay, so Catalina, you are on top of him.
Great
Yes,
without
it is.
context.
Mhm. And would the tussle continue, or as you kind of reached equilibrium, do you kind of calm
Up
down and
to
catch
Lockie
your breath?
because she's just like, okay, I'm up here now. Kind
No,
of. a bit
if
drunk.
she did offer the drink to him, then that would I think that would be the end of the fight.
That would be the
Okay.
truth.
So you like dismount from Lockie, I guess.
I mean, she'd probably sit there for a minute before she'd be like, oh yeah, this is kind of weird.
Like so, I'm gonna say in that minute, you notice the lights in the gym kind of dim a little bit. You look over and you see
Fuck you, Sparks.
Ava. It's actually
Oh.
Ava.
Sure.
She is like at the door to the gym. She's like applied the dimmer switch and just gives a wink to Catalina and then just closes the doors and leaves the two of you in there alone.
Oh my god, that's great! I think at that point, Catalina would start to feel awkward, be like, oh. And she'll just do like a back handspring off his shoulders. Like land on her hands and then back onto her feet.
Okay, you've been drinking, so please roll me one more.
She thinks she can do this.
Athletics with Dex. Can she?
She
Prove
thinks
it.
she can do this.
I feel
Or
like Lockie would be
7,
completely
8.
oblivious to the intentions of that.
Okay, yeah. You do a slightly wobbly but functional back hamstring off him and land on your feet.
She kind of lands on her feet and then lands on her ass.
Okay.
She stumbles onto her ass. She's a bit drunk. Doesn't take long to
was
get
gonna
drunk off like half a bottle of spirits.
Lockie would actually be completely oblivious to this because I don't think his planet exactly had mood lighting.
Probably not.
Also,
I mean,
this is really awkward for Catalina because Ava knows Catalina really well, and in the past, this would have been a sure sign that she'd be like absolutely into someone.
Not
mhm.
going in the gym. Really?
No, just like the playfulness.
I love that there's just a cat admiring a mirror behind you.
She's checking out her own reflection.
Yeah. So yeah, a certain scene has been set. How do you proceed?
I feel like Lockie would just like sit down to drink. He's completely oblivious to the interpretation.
She'd blush a little, but she would ignore it and just keep drinking with Lockie.
Okay. So you're just in the gym, light is dim, not saying much, just downing a bottle of vodka.
Yep, on the crash mats or on the
Uh,
sports mats.
can you both please make me physical effect saves?
Oh. I'm so sorry, Fidget. Just as she jumped up, I reached across and she just crashed on my arm.
I passed
caught
by
it.
2. I got a 12.
Okay.
I flying colorsly passed. It's a 17. I think. Hang on.
You both managed to hold your liquor. And continuing to wait patiently, just drinking in the mood lighting. In fact, I think at this point, like a good 5 minutes after Eva's left, Sparks will, like, you hear Sparks walk back into the room. He'll like sit down. He'll press some keys on his keyboard, and then you hear.
Are we closed off in the gym, like which has now been separated from the meeting room,
The
or
door
is it still open?
The doors were closed by Eva when she left. But you
the
can hear the
yeah.
You can hear him through the door.
you can hear the sound of Keller's whisper playing rather loudly through the door.
Catalina, like, you can't tell in the dark, but she's blushing like hell. She goes, "Hey, Lockie.
Hmm?
Time for a prank? I think Sparks is asking for one."
Oh, hell yes.
Let's get the revenge on this bitch. He's making some interesting implications, and I don't like it.
I feel like, again, Loki's just kind of looks over, just like, huh?
Don't worry.
What?
It doesn't matter. But I have sudden urge to get some serious pranks in with him. You on board?
Hell yeah. Get to practice stealth again. And he's gonna do, like, the ninja style. Wah, wah!
You really need Mordo to teach you how to do that a bit better.
Catalina can technically teach him to be... Oh, no, actually, she
You
can't
can't
teach him to
use
be stealth.
tactics to teach stealth.
Probably not. Anyway,
No,
what kind of-
I could teach him to be a spy.
what kind of prank are you going for?
So, any ideas?
Loki kind of thinks for a moment and goes, it would be really weird if I got in this toilet to start making it talk.
What?
That's the extent of Loki's logic. This is what I've been present before.
Pip pulls that
Hey,
prank on all the time!
fucking weird
Yeah.
that it happened to me.
What? You want to make his toilet talk?
It's a long story. Don't worry.
Okay.
Maybe you come up with the ideas.
Are we going to unpack that for a moment?
Wait,
not.
wait, Loki. Does your toilet talk to you? Are you okay? Is this something I should be worried about?
Pim likes to, I don't know. I don't even know how he does it. He apparently modifies my toilet to talk to me, and it's kind of weird and kind of awkward.
She like
And then
blatantly
gotta
stares
say,
at you for a while.
in a shit for a while.
And then she just pisses herself laughing because she's like, you know, tipsy. That's crazy. I don't think it would work on Sparks, unless maybe. No. That's crazy. Why does Pim make your toilet talk?
I never bothered to ask him.
He has some seriously strange sense of humor sometimes. I suppose makes sense, he is AI. But I wonder who taught him this. Do you think it was Darius?
Probably, actually.
Just think of the amount of toilet humor that exists in humans.
Yeah, but Catalina's never experienced it.
Yeah, but didn't he, hasn't he like logged into the ship computers where there's
Look,
libraries and stuff?
I'm sorry, Alice, but Catalina had an older brother She has experienced toilet humor.
Oh, of course she had, but not from Pim. That's what I'm saying. It's not from Pim.
Mm.
Also, speaking of, forgot about that. Wait. We got sidetracked. Sparks. We need to make prank. We make prank on Sparks.
Oh, she's really
And on
slow.
Aver. How dare she assume things? Just no, I like Aver too much. Sparks it is. They're busted.
Got any itching powder?
No, but we could make some. Wanna go to the lab?
Hell yeah.
Let's go to the lab. I'll take you to the lab. Let's go. And so like, wait. Let's practice stealth, duh. Dun dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Okay, please both roll me stealth checks.
We're probably not gonna be stealthy at all because we're drunk, but
Oh,
that's
shit.
fine.
Don't be suspicious.
I
Don't be
actually
suspicious.
got a 10.
Ah, so that's how we get Lockie to be quiet. We get him drunk.
But pranks.
Like a dwarf.
Also 10 if it's using Dex.
Oh, you actually got the exact same roll as me.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah. So the two of you approach the door to the gym, crack it. So like this gym has like 3 doors, one that goes into the meeting room, and then 2 that lead onto different sides of the hallway. You approach the door that goes onto the hallway that connects to the lab. Crack open the door, see 2 figures walking past. You like close it slightly, wait for them to walk past. Crack it open very gently. Look around, hallway's empty, and you skulk your way down the hallway. Wait for a bit, and then you both make it across the hall to the workshop, and no one sees you.
Nice.
Okay. Catalina has skills in
Science?
science.
Science is the skill here.
So she's gonna try and concoct some itching powder
Okay.
with Lockie. Does Lockie wish to assist? Can he assist in any way?
Lucky will attempt to assist.
I feel like with something this rudimentary, you can assist in the whole like Catalina hands you a bottle of some kind of solution and says, please measure me this much.
Well, I rolled an 8, but it's a -1 for science, and what would be intelligence, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, then it's just a -1, so it's 7.
That's 12. 13 with a +1 assist.
With a +1 assist, you are able, with probably about 10 minutes work, because I feel like itching powder isn't too complicated of a chemical formula to put together. You find a few different components that Sparks left lying around and are able to mix up a nice batch of high quality itching powder.
Okay, so what's the plan, Lockie? Where are we putting this?
All over his keyboard, all over his mouse,
Let's
and
do
in
it.
his wardrobe.
That might be too far. Oh my god, they're so drunk. This is such a mean prank. Alright.
especially the underwear drawer.
Okay. Does Catalina know where he's more likely to be? In his office or in his bedroom?
You heard him go into his office and start the music, so he's probably still there.
Because she knows his personality. So if he's at his computer, he's probably at his computer for a while, right?
Yes.
He's probably at the computer. We'll have to hold off on this one. Let's go to his bedroom.
Done.
Let's do it. Okay. I presume stealth again?
Yes, please. As you are practicing.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I have dropped the ball.
Uh-oh. So have I.
So, Catalina.
I rolled a 6.
So-
Oh,
So-
I got a 3.
So,
They're too busy giggling along the way
yeah,
to be stealthy.
basically,
with
the thing that gets painted.
with a
Yeah,
bottle
just-
of itch powder and like a bottle of vodka.
Mm-hmm. You feel like you're doing very well. No one is in the hallway, so it's probably fine. You go into Sparks's chambers, pull open his chest of drawers, and like as you're like gingerly sprinkling powder all over his underwear drawer, just like giggling, you hear from behind you.
Who is it? Before she attacks.
It's Ava.
Oh, hi, Ava.
I don't think I want to know.
Lockie's gonna like crouch
They're
lower
like
and kind
hiding
of
their
like
hands.
push up against the wall, like thinking that maybe she's only noticed Catalina.
He's in there thinking, if you don't move, she can't see you.
She'd be like,
Her vision's based on
dinosaurs.
movement.
Catalina will look around and be like, wrong room? And like shrug.
She'll Ava will take a step in and like sniff the air. How strong?
What?
No. She asks you, how strong?
What? I
She
mean,
takes
I think I
more-
can lift about,
She takes a few more steps in, pulls a hanky from her pocket, and wipes some of the powder debris from the top of the chest of drawers, and says, "How strong?"
well, he's potent.
Okay.
It'll wear off in like a day.
You know we need Sparks, right? He's useful to us.
Duh, but he's also really annoying and kind of crossed the line with a lot of people, and it's funny.
Roll me persuasion. Not helped at all by Lockie, who's still just like.
Did she look at Lockie?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a 9.
Okay. She just like rolls her eyes and says, "Once you're done pranking him, make the solvent just in case, all right?"
Don't worry, I already did. Well, I'm assuming she did. No?
She probably didn't.
She probably didn't think of it.
She's drunk.
That's a good idea. You know what, Loki? Let's go do that now, yeah? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. And she just like skirts around Ava like this, like thumbs
Lockie's,
upping at her.
Lockie's gonna like creep out like, haha, I've just appeared from nowhere. And then as he's walking past, he's just gonna mumble, could have made his toilet talk to him.
Lockie is Drax.
Yeah. Ava, as you're out going out, Ava gives you the whole like once over with her eyes and says, "You're getting better."
To who, Loki?
Yeah.
He's gonna take that as an extremely good compliment.
Catalina is also going to take that as an extremely good compliment. She's going to take it like, that's a really big compliment coming from Eva. That's good regard. Hey, Eva, do you like Loki? Because that's a big compliment.
She,
No?
like,
No?
So,
Uh-oh.
so you guys were like out the door, and you turn around and say, "Head to this." She like walks out the door too, and as she does, she just like snatches the bottle of vodka from your hand. Just keeps on walking.
I guess that's a no. We'll take that as a no. You know what? I know where there's more vodka if you want to find some, Loki.
Lead the way.
Let's go!
Okay. The two of you can completely abandon the question to make a solvent. Leave Sparks' clothes tainted.
We forgot.
About an hour later, as the two of you are just like slumped over inside a storage cupboard, telling inane stories and drinking, you hear the sound of Sparks go, "God damn it!"
And then that's when Catalina like grabs Loki. We forgot to make the solvent!
And that's where we're gonna.
yeah,
And
except
that's where we're gonna end the session.
by then she probably has no legs about her.
Nope, she's super sloshed.
Actually,
And
she
Sparks
says
is
that
very-
and pisses herself laughing.
Yep.
Yep, okay, yep, we're in trouble. Oh dear.
And then just Sparks angrily yelling at how itchy he is, like drowned out by Catalina and Lockie laughing. Camera pans back, and we roll credits on this adventure.
Okay. That was fun.
I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, everybody, thank you very much for joining us on this adventure.
Oh boy.
We had a somewhat serious encounter with weird hallucinogenic bugs and friendly fire, and a definitely not serious encounter with two drunken idiots pranking their friend.
Well, they're fighters. And when fighters don't have anything to do, they run amok. That's what they do. People should know this by now.
Yeah, basically.
So they were relieving some
Don't
stress.
let the fighters get bored.
Yeah, pretty much.
Apparently.
Look, that's not
Mhm.
exactly where I thought that would go. I thought it was just going to be a friendly spar between two friends.
That's hilarious because Mordo's going to come back pissed off because he's going to be like, I just killed 4 people for you guys and you're here getting drunk.
She'll just offer you a
Alright,
drink.
fine. Yeah, he'd probably take it and just join in.
Yeah, she'd just like, Catalina's just like, oh, that's a problem? Here, have a drink.
Oh, right. Yeah, cool.
She's drunk,
Why do you
Why do you
man.
think we're drinking? Because we didn't get to kill anyone.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, no, Catalina doesn't like killing people, but she likes being part of the action.
So,
She likes big guns and she cannot lie.
Correct.
I
Hey,
think
Hey, Lockie has some pretty good guns.
Oh, it really does.
Wait, I'm
One
getting
of
ahead of
these
myself.
days-
That's next week's episode.
yeah.
That's 69.
Yeah,
Mhm.
69. It's gonna be all
Mhm.
the dirty
So,
jokes. Bum, chicka, wow, wow.
Well, where are we rating, do you think?
Oh
Let's go for
yeah,
the game
that's a
stormers.
thing. Holy shit.
The game stormers are playing outward.
Hmm.
I'm not quite sure what that is, but it could be fun.
It's a D&D styled kind of game.
Oh, okay,
Have I
perfect.
done?
What have you done? I'm not sure.
No, me neither, apparently.
Disturbing.
I done goosed. So what? Oh,
Let's
are
rate
the,
the
are
Game
the Game
Stormers.
Stormers rolling? Yeah, we'll rate them.
Okay, everybody, it's been an absolute pleasure to do some shenaniganery and assorted nonsense with you all. We'll be, pardon me, we'll be back next week at around 8 o'clock for episode 69.
Shout out to our
69. Bum chicka, wow, wow.
Yes, Catalina?
What?
Jaunty.
I said shout out to our responsive audience.
Heck yeah! I love the fact we had such an active chat today. It was awesome. Thanks,
Did we?
guys. Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah. Take
We
a
haven't-
screenshot because I want to see what people said because I don't
We had a
usually have
new
it
sub
open.
too. Had some-
Oh, cool. Thanks, guys. Much love.
Much love to y'all. See you next week. Bye.
Indeed.
Good night.
Bye.